Okay, I got a question, and it's not even on my cards, but I got a question. No, it's nothing tricky. I got a question about the Old Town Road song. Like, I think it's a great song. Right?
I love it.
It's
on my playlist.
Hey, but I hear
it's played
and it's
frequently.
Crazy. Now I hear something saying, because people was shocked, saying, "Oh, he come out that he's gay."
What?
So what?
It doesn't mean nothing.
It doesn't
It's
change
still-
the song. It's
I
still
heard
the
that
song.
lately.
But I'm
I don't
real.
know.
The song
I
ain't
heard
got
of that.
the song ain't got nothing to do with being whatever gay or nothing. The song is a dope, creative song.
Chill. Shit. Swear I got like so many different flavors. Chill. Tour. Chill. 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 Chocolate covered mocha almond tastes just like a snack. Ay, said he wanna lick it, baby. Started from my back. Ay, caramel dripping, said he got plenty racks. Ay, I look like a snack. Ay, I look like a snack. Ay.
Hey, what's happening? Shout out to your boy Lil Screen. You already know what it is, man. Just want to give a shout out to Let's Build Podcast, man. The hottest new podcast out. Laylo, you know what I'm saying? Laylo, he turned up, you know what I'm saying? Sonny Boss, you feel me? DJ Playback, and the whole damn team. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. Jack, time to build.
Grew from the concrete, watching the guards meet. On the 10 Park bandstand was where the guards teach. Wanted to jump in the cipher, but I got cold feet. The energy had me hype, I couldn't control my speech. Peace. Don't allow hate your aura hill. Let's build. Of course, we here one more again. Another segment going on. Sonny Boss is in the building. Got Lay Low in the building. DJ Playback in the building. And we have a special guest, Miss J Couture. Give a round of applause for the queen.
Thank you.
Give it up for the queen.
I never know. Am I supposed to clap for myself too?
I mean, you can do whatever you like. I mean, it's your time to reign right now. You in the seat, you on the throne right now, so you can do whatever you like. You feel what I'm saying? But we definitely appreciate you taking time out your day, your schedule to come stop by the Let's Build podcast. So we definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yes. So with no further ado, we just want to know, how did you come up with the name of J Couture? And where are you originally from?
Sure. So couture in fashion, it means to create. So basically what couture is like, I'm creating a different person. I'm creating a different lifestyle. I'm creating who I want to be. So it's like, I just took that and I ran with it. I was like, I'm going to create a person. Like, I got to transform into somebody else. So that's what couture means to me. And it's just a different world, a different person.
Okay. That's dope, too. That's dope. Couture.
Oh, I'm originally from North Carolina, Fort Bragg.
Okay.
NC.
But, yeah.
Shout out to NC.
Yeah,
Got
definitely.
peoples out there.
Yeah, definitely.
But I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, 502.
Okay.
And Bronx, New York, got family up there too.
In the Bronx.
Yeah.
Okay, three-dimensional, huh? You understand
Yeah,
that?
got a little bit of this, little bit of
Three-dimensional, huh?
But I've been in Richmond for forever, so this is home.
How long you been in Richmond? Since toddler.
Legit, yeah.
That's what's up.
So, all right, well, you do hip hop, right? So, who are some of the influences and as far as music?
Influences. It pretty much depends on what type of mood I'm in, cause influence can come from anywhere. But my favorite rapper of all time, the GOAT, Lil Wayne. I'm just a diehard Wayne fan. I'm gonna always stick with him.
Baby.
Like, it's no question. But
Please say the baby.
But yeah, it just depends on what type of mood I'm in, cause I get influences from R&B, soul, country, everything. So everything around me influences me. So.
Yeah, that's a good format. You do you sing a little or like what you
I sing, I songwrite, and I rap.
And
soon I'm be dancing out here.
Bitch, she tried to have that fourth dimension. She started dancing.
I ain't mad at that.
Okay, and you understand why? How could you? You know what I mean? Facts. Like, but I want to know, like, so what is your contribution your contribution to like the art of hip hop. You know what I mean? What's your contribution to the
Oh, they starting early.
blazing out there? I'm saying, proud of self, yeah.
Keep it rolling.
You know what I mean? Keep it rolling, but Lord, I can't ignore that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cuz
But,
where they got me at?
You know, I mean, but what is your contribution? What do you bring to the art of hip hop? Like, what do you do?
You should bring it
Well,
to the table.
Definitely. Well,
To
we
the
here
culture.
to educate.
I'm gonna say culture. I'm not just gonna say hip hop.
Absolutely.
To the culture, all in one.
Right,
What do you
right.
bring? What do Miss J Couture bring to the culture?
Well, we definitely want to educate. So we know that everywhere we look at somebody watching.
Yep.
So, you know, everything that I do may not be the correct way, but it got me through. So what I'm here to do is I just can share my story, what I've been through, what I know, what I'm trying to get you, so you don't have to put your hand on the stove to feel if it's hot or not.
That's
so,
right.
That's what I can contribute. You know, if you really listening to what I'm saying in my music, like I definitely always have a message, either a message about what we doing, what's not going right, what I'm dealing with internally, what this dude and put me through, what girls I'm beefing with, what life brings, me going to school, me doing this, me trying to not work for somebody my entire life, you know, just everyday things. So I definitely have a message to share, and I want somebody to hear it.
So you bring education through your music,
Right.
and then you also
Realism.
bring, you also, like you said, people watching, so you leading by example.
Right.
So not only are you speaking it, you're walking it as well. So when they hear Miss J Couture, and then when they meet her, it's like they already know her because they already heard her, and then when they see her, she's the same
It's
as what they
respect.
heard.
Like I think it just kind of brings respect back. You know, like I feel like when people meet me, when people approach me and they've heard my music, they're like, "Wow, this is you." And sometimes they don't even they meet and the music, they be like, "Nah, this ain't you, son."
Word. I'm keeping
And
real.
I
I'm
said
bumping
I
it.
created it's a different person. It's somebody looking in on the life that I had to go through, or the life that somebody else had to go through. So
Facts. And I'm bumping it right now, and I mean, my ride, so
definitely,
it's definitely something you
I
can
seen
ride
that.
to.
That's fact.
You
Yeah,
can
shout
ride
out
to
you.
and listen to, you know what I mean?
1997, go and get that.
1997, yeah. I'm gonna keep real. 97, I was that dude too. I don't
Right.
know. I was
A
that
lot
dude.
of great
97.
music came out of
Nah,
that
man.
era.
You know,
lot of great
yeah.
music.
Come on, man.
The
That
best,
was
some of the
man, the
best.
90s, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
But anyway,
So yeah, let me get your opinion
Let me
on
back-
like
let me
how you
reminisce.
feel about the current state of the hip hop culture. Like I don't know how old you are and how much you've seen of the culture, but just give us a basic opinion on how you feel about it right now.
Generation of rap right now.
New
Right.
yeah.
Well, I mean, music is universal now, so everybody's not gonna feel the same way at every point in time. So I think
Absolutely.
the state of hip hop is what it gotta go through to get to the next destination. It gotta go through this part. We're learning so many different things. It's so much going into this. You can't even separate it. You can't even do anything with this. So sometimes you like, man, you need to turn that off. You can't respect what's going on, you know, and that's just because of where you come from, what you do. But somebody on the other end may feel something else, and that's just what that is. And
Right.
some,
So you like it?
yeah,
I like
it's
it.
changing.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's energetic.
But-
It's bringing a different energy because look how it was created. You know what I'm saying? Just think about music from hip hop
Playing
from
the
the
desert.
80s
Right,
to
right.
the
It
90s
was created by
to the
playing the
2000s.
desert.
But I think it's
So,
I think
they
it
was
started.
cracking. They
I
was
think it
cracking.
started out as fun.
playing the deserts, cracking
So,
on each other,
yeah.
and it just was rhyming. So
and
you're
some
right.
stuff you can't
so
respect.
So hip hop it's supposed to be fun.
Right.
Like they taking it and taking it somewhere else with all this.
Like
you gotta live your rhyme. So every person who write a movie that's gangster killing, he gotta be that gangster. He gotta live his life like that. It's like the stipulations is too much, bro, and it messes us up because they put too much stipulations and they take away from our creativity.
Right.
I should be able to write a gangster movie that I'm the really gangster, a rap that I'm gangster. I don't have to live it to prove they are.
Yeah.
This is my imagination. This is my creativity. But they take away from the creativity and they try to make you think, yo, this is how to do it. But it's self-destruction. They give you all the money in the world that you want, but you're destroying yourself and your own kind. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta pay attention to what's being placed in front of you. You feel what I'm saying? Straight
Absolutely.
up. You know what I mean?
That was real.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, but like it came from a place of fun, and then it evolved, and then
It's still evolving though.
yeah,
It's not nowhere it has to stop.
But I feel like it kind of backtracked a little bit. Like it was evolving rapidly at one point, but then it kind of backtracked just to.
I mean, it was on a maintaining level. It was on a wave. It put it on one wave. It wasn't like when it's evolving, it's constantly moving, but it stayed at one level. So it was like, all right, this is the one level that we want them to gravitate to. And they had a plan with that level.
Right. I think it just got to be a good balance. There haven't been a good balance of
Everything needs balance.
everything yet. Like
everything needs balance.
like it either go one way or to go the other way from time to time. And I mean, I think overall we could find a good balance and just keep it there. It'd be good. It'd be good.
Okay, I got a question, and this is not even on my cards, but I got a question. No, it's nothing tricky. I got a question about the Old Town Road song. Like, I think it's a great song. Right?
I love it.
It's
on my playlist.
Hey, but I hear
it's played
and it's
frequently.
Crazy. Now I hear something saying, because people was shocked, saying, "Oh, he come out that he's gay."
What?
So what?
It doesn't mean nothing.
It doesn't
It's
change
still-
the song. It's
I
still
heard
the
that
song.
lately.
But
I
okay,
don't
real,
know.
the song
I
ain't
heard
got
that.
the song ain't got nothing to do with being whatever gay or nothing. The song is a dope, creative song.
That just now got on the country. Got hip hop and country being looked
Put
at.
together.
Country is the #1 selling genre of music.
Yes.
You gotta
Now, mind
understand
you,
that. That was smart.
It was
That-
very smart.
That was the smartest thing a
this is
guy
for
could do. We should be
everybody-
happy for him.
That's right. I don't care about none of that other stuff. I'm dealing with the music.
We
That's
should
his
be
personal
happy.
life. I don't want to deal with that
Right.
man's personal life.
Right.
Let's deal with the music, the fact that man did something genius, and he took a chance. He jumped out there, something that a lot of people wouldn't did, because if they would have did it, they would have been did it.
Right.
So give him his props, man.
Right,
You feel what I'm saying?
Shout
So
out to him.
shout out to
Shout out to him, definitely.
Give him his props, man. That Old Town Road, man, you got
Yes,
it, man.
yes.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, that is my song.
Definitely.
So and then
I mean,
when
the
he got
kids love
Billy,
it.
when he got Billy on it,
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yo.
The children of it. I see little man on the phone. He played it 9 times.
Yes.
He gave me a kid like this.
Yes.
Little Cash.
My
I'm like,
little
Cash,
sister
what you
loves
doing?
it.
He's singing it. I
Yes.
said, yo, he went to YouTube himself on the phone.
Right.
He put it on the and every time it stopped, he just kept bringing it back. Sitting in
And
the
you know
chair.
what's so
We having
crazy?
cookout.
You can play that. You can play
It's
that
real.
with the kids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Definitely.
music and hip hop you can't play to your kids, and we're not saying you can't because you can. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I mean, it just is what it is.
But they can relate to it
sometimes-
quick. They gravitate
exactly,
to it, and it's
like,
nothing really the criminal
You know
that
what
can
I'm
make their
saying?
mind.
It's
take their
nothing
mind
like
and
it's
make
positive.
them
It's
think
not
crazy
taken
and try
away
to do
from
something.
anything.
You know what I'm
so.
saying? Because music is power as well. It heals.
Exactly.
It can work however you allow it to work for you. You feel what I'm saying? But
Oh yeah, so we got a question that we always ask everybody come through. Like, what was your favorite cereal as a child?
Oh my gosh. Let me think of another one.
What was it?
Cereal. I still eat cereal. I love cereal. It's like
Wow.
a daily
All
snack.
right,
Word?
it could have been different. But what was your favorite
Favorite
as a
cereal
child?
right
Like,
now? You know what? I can't even say I have a favorite cereal now, but back then I would say it was honeycombs. I love honeycombs.
honeycomb.
I still grab a box
Honeycombs
here
is
and there,
real
but they're
right,
not
though.
the same, but
Yeah,
pops and
yeah.
stuff
They
like
changed
that.
A lot of the cereal ain't the same,
you said
man.
it changed.
They might have. I haven't had them in a while.
Apple Jacks and stuff don't change.
Yo,
It
Apple
tastes the same.
Jacks did change. But you know, I like the
Maybe your
off-brand Apple
taste
Jacks.
buds changed too.
Maybe that too. 'Cause, you know, I did get a little wiser and a little younger. You know what I'm saying? You know, but Frosted Flakes is mine.
Love
I don't care. I'm Tony the Tiger.
I fuck with
Great.
Rebels.
I love Tony the Tiger. You
So,
understand what I'm saying?
yo,
I love them
mine
Tony the
was,
Tigers, man. Word, you can't tell me that.
Captain
Frosted
Crunch,
Flakes.
Crunch Berries.
Yeah, Crunch Berries with
They good.
That was pretty good.
That roof of that mouth, man.
They had the little red ones in it.
Red and blue. Yeah.
They good. I can't knock them.
Fisher.
But yeah, definitely. But like I said, ain't nobody the Frosted Flakes.
Captain
Frosted
Crunch.
Flakes is like a go-to. You know what I mean?
Come on, B.
That was like everybody had Frosted Flakes in their
Yeah, Frosted Flakes was the
Frosted Flakes, B.
Across the board.
But she said her honeycombs though. Honeycombs was good.
Yeah, honeycombs was alright.
Honeycombs.
I was never really.
I ain't had them in a long time.
I like Golden Grams too.
Golden Grams.
All the healthy stuff.
Yeah.
So you still?
I like honey
Which
nut
ones you eat now?
Cheerios.
Honey Nut's
Now,
good.
I think now on top of my refrigerator, I got some Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut
Honey
good.
Nut Cheerios.
Honey
I
Nut
like
is
Cheerios
healthy.
too.
Honey Nut
I
is
like
healthy. It's good
Well,
for
Mm,
you.
it's so good.
My mom bought them, but I don't. Yeah, they weren't my favorite.
But
But,
no,
I grew up.
It's
I
Golden
grew on
Grams
them.
healthy. I don't think.
Yeah, that was
Golden
like
Grams?
wheat.
They are healthy.
All that's wheat.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah, that wheat.
I do. I love it. It tastes great.
You ever ate Waffle-Os?
No,
You never remember those?
no.
Nah.
That's DJ Playback favorite cereal.
Yeah, but DJ Playback.
Waffle-Os.
Fisher.
DJ Playback OG to the
Most
fifth
people ain't
power.
even heard of
I don't
those.
like when stuff tries to combine stuff.
Yeah,
Nah.
definitely.
I don't like
What
stuff
is
like
that?
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that was
You know?
awful.
Yeah, cereal and
Yeah, I
waffles.
don't like
man.
stuff like
Come
that.
on.
Yeah, and Cheerios.
Not a fan of that.
Come on, they trying to steal, biting, and you know what I mean. We don't do that. Nah, but we do got one more question. Around here, man, we try to go by. We got this thing called, bar to live by. So,
Yeah.
so bars to live by. So we want to know that what would be your bar that you live by? Something that you could go to at any given time, whether you're down, whether you're happy, whether you're confused. You can go to this bar and it'll just put you at ease and make you think better or whatever the case may be.
Or just something you would tell
You would tell someone
somebody
else.
else just to motivate them or lift them up.
Right. When you said music is power, that is true because in moments where, I felt defeated or something like that, I don't know what made me go to that song Tie My Hands with Lil Wayne and Robin Thicke, but and it's a part in there, he's like, if you come from up under the water and there's fresh air, just breathe, baby, God's got a blessing to spare. I know the process is so much stress, but it's the progress that feels the best. And that just goes to show that, like, you're gonna fail 1,007 times, and you just can't give up. You just gotta keep going. And even when the worst of the worst is happening, some things you just can't stress what you can't control.
That's right.
It was gonna happen anyway, regardless.
right.
You may not think of it like that, but it was gonna happen
Definitely.
regardless. So
Facts.
I definitely live by that because I used to repeat that to myself all the time, and I need to do it now.
Hey, look.
But for real, it
You-
definitely
That trigger.
was a message right there. So
Definitely, and that's a great bar to live by. You know what I mean? Especially when you're feeling down. You know what I mean? When
favorite
you think,
rapper, best rappers. I told you, the
Oh,
GOAT,
she
man.
Weezy
That
F
man-
baby.
Ooh, that man
Please say the
genius.
baby.
Weezy.
Hey
Oh.
Weezy, you got one around here.
Yeah.
Weezy, shouts to Weezy.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Yeah.
Shouts to Weezy, man.
Lucci. What's his name? The nickname? Luke?
Lil Tunechi.
Tucci.
Lil
Tucci.
Tunechi.
Tune, okay, the
Definitely,
big
you know what I mean?
kahuna.
Word. What was your favorite cereal as a child?
Quisp.
Oh my God!
What?
Yeah, see, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
What was it?
Quisp.
Quisp.
I thought he had the crazy
Quisp.
joint.
Waffle. Oh,
Quisp. Quisp. Look it up.
somebody find me about some
Okay.
Quisp.
Hold
My
on.
shit was the
I don't even
Waffle-Os. You
know
remember
what that
I
Waffle-Os?
do remember Waffle-Os.
See, she remember
I remember
Waffle-Os.
Waffle-Os.
I gotta check that out.
Quisp.
Yeah, Quisp.
Waffles. I'm from
Oh, so again, I told you, don't come for me.
Hey, what's happening? Shout out to your boy Lil Screen. You already know what it is, man. Just want to give a shout out to Let's Build Podcast, man. The hottest new podcast out. Laylo, you know what I'm saying? Laylo, he turned up, you know what I'm saying? Sonny Boss, you feel me? DJ Playback, and the whole damn team. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. Jack, time to build.
Grew from the concrete, watching the guards meet. On the 10 Park bandstand was where the guards teach. Wanted to jump in the cipher, but I got cold feet. The energy had me hype, I couldn't control my speech. Don't let I hate you all in hell. Dad.
No doubt.
Boss in the building.
You already know.
The Queen Leah is here in the building today.
Alright. What up,
We
Leah?
got Lay Low in the building.
No doubt. You already know.
Came back on the ones and twos. I'm
All day, all day, all day.
And then we have a special guest in the building. So let's give it a
Yo, yo.
for the Queen, Lady K in the
Give it up for
building.
Lady K. What up?
First and foremost, just want to thank you for taking time out to do the podcast, and just sharing and let people know who Lady K is. You know what I mean? And a little history.
No doubt.
We got a couple questions for you. You know what I mean?
No doubt, yeah. Before we get into it, everything, let's
You know what I mean? But
ask her a few questions.
we'll do that.
Oh, hell, here we go.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're
Yeah,
gonna do
go
that.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Shout outs. You want to give shout outs?
Yeah, give shout outs. Gotta give a shout out
Give a
to
shout out,
our
yeah.
viewers.
Original Slang Clothing.
Oh,
Boy Duck.
oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Got a website now, so go get that. Originalslang.com.
Original slang.
Okay. Original Slang. Shouts
Alright.
to you said Boy Duck.
Duck.
Shouts to Duck. Shouts to that Original Slang. Go check that out.
That's
Know what I
right.
mean? You got any you got any shout outs?
Yeah, I just want to shout out to our viewers. Hold on, let me see who else we got.
Definitely. Shouts to the viewers and subscribers.
Uh,
Definitely, we appreciate y'all.
Black Rain, Richmond Entertainment, Divine Lifestyle, Printing, Popular Nobody's Foreign Exchange,
No doubt. Foreign
YouTube,
exchange.
all our viewers, all our subscribers.
Subscribers. I want to shout out a couple Felon and Petty too, man. So I call them the Dream Team and some lawyers, man. If you ever got anything doing with like malpractice or anything, man, contact Felon and Petty, man. Yo, they the Dream Team, man. You got Jonathan, Brielle, and what's the one that's in the back? Irene, I'm telling y'all.
Shout out to Irene in the back.
Shout out to Irene in the back, the puppet master. You know what I mean? But yeah, definitely Jonathan, Brielle, Irene, man. Shout out to Felon and Petty, man. They definitely a great team, the Dream Team. You know what I mean? Then I want to shout my brother Buckshot, man. He's like, yo, give me a shout out. So 201 Buckshot, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Right now, shout out to BS. It's my Brody.
His name Bubba Buck.
Word. The whole RVA, the DMV.
Man, if I started doing
NYC.
shout outs to everybody, I'd be here all day. But no, dead ass. But I mean, like, I can curse, right?
Oh yeah,
I got
you good.
a potty
You
mouth.
good.
Oh,
You
all right,
good.
all right, all
We'll
right.
leave it out.
But no, dead ass, like, shout out to my man Mike Millions opening up for Nas tomorrow at the National.
That's gonna be
And
hard.
Lonnie,
That's gonna be
yeah,
hard.
and Lonnie B.
Salute.
And Lonnie B DJing, so yeah.
Salute that. Yeah, I read set on it too. Word.
Shout out to Big Nat. If y'all ain't come out to Pop Shed on Thursday, I'm gonna need y'all to come out there with us on Thursday. Pops Bar and Grill.
Okay.
Yeah, we outside. You know what I'm saying? It's a little hot out there, but we partying. So
They be having a little crab
Yeah.
ball and all like the what's the seafood brawl and all that.
yeah, like $10 a plate. It's a good look though.
Definitely.
It's a
Word.
good look. Yeah.
I gotta give a shout out to DC 365. I just had to give a shout out to them real quick. But yeah, what's up with that Nas joint tomorrow, man? We gotta.
Us old heads need to go up in
Definitely. Oh,
there.
yeah, I'll be there. I'm going up in there. I
Yeah.
don't know, you going?
Where? No.
National.
National.
Nas up in the building.
I don't
I'm
know.
definitely trying to be there.
That's the big homie, yo.
I'm not gonna say try. I'll be
Yeah, the Monday night's gonna be hard for
I'm
Richmond.
gonna be there. I'll be there.
I'm going.
But we there.
Yeah, we
We there.
I was out Friday.
I'd rather it not be packed.
As
No
an artist,
offense
that's
to
my
him.
favorite artist anyway. I definitely got to be in the building. This is my
No
first
doubt.
time actually seeing them live in
For
concert. Yeah, I'm keeping it funky.
Mine was at Canal Plaza.
Absolutely.
You already know.
I'm gonna go check the dog out and see what he really
Now he put on a
Say he
good
put some
show.
Lost Tapes 2 or something.
Yeah, he just put that out.
He just put it out.
Definitely gonna
Top five.
go to Bill with him. You feel what I'm saying? We gonna definitely step in that.
Yeah, we're gonna build with him.
So let's get into these questions with Miss Lady K.
I mean, of course.
I'm gonna say introduce.
Before we get into all that, let me know who I'm building with. So I need all of y'all to go around the room and give me your top five. How about that?
Top five.
Yeah, I need your top five.
that are alive artists.
No, alive.
Alive artists.
Yeah. Because I'm not getting into the Pac and Biggie debate right now.
Because I love Big and I
Yeah.
love Pac. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. I love both of them. You know what I mean? I don't do that either. You know what
I just
But
got
definitely
asked
popped out.
who I go for
So-
between Wayne and J. Cole.
Who I asked that?
I just got asked that the other day as I was on the road, like who I go for, Wayne and J. Cole.
Listen, I
That's
don't
kind of
I don't
a.
do that. I don't do that.
Ain't
I
none
do
of them
my
in my top five.
No, not as a top five, but if I had
I said,
to pick.
I said,
In
ain't
a
neither one
debate?
of them two are my top
You
five.
got a top five?
It's alive.
We got
Alive?
a top five,
We all
don't we?
got a
It ain't, I don't think it's fit. Like,
No, I'm gonna be real. I got a top five like people who I really love. Like I
Yeah,
say,
you gotta
I
have
don't
a
mean
top
they better
five
than
that you
everybody.
fuck with,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
got five who I fuck like. I got people I fuck with like real. Like I really fuck with Beanie Siegel. He old, but he's I fuck with Beanie.
Beanie's
I
hard.
would Nas, you said alive. Like, I would
Alright.
them on Biggie Dicks.
We could do a live. We could do a live.
So,
I'ma
listen,
see.
We don't care when I'm bugging.
I'ma say,
Nas is one of mine, right? I mess with Hov. Actually, Hov them took me somewhere else. Just by
Facts.
watching what he
Hov gotta
do.
be up there
I
with
love Beanie
motherfuckers.
Siegel. I love Beanie Siegel. Jada.
Jada's in my top
And,
five.
and people like, I like T.I., man.
I'm not mad at that.
Word
I'm not mad at that.
T.I.'s hard.
To me, he's always gonna be the trap king, but he's not in my top five. But I'll go ahead and put mine out there since it's a lot the same. So Hov, Nas, you know what I'm saying? And then I got Kiss. But then my difference is Andre 3000, cause they're Gemini shit, you know what I mean? And then I gotta rock with my brother, M. So you know what I mean?
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
That's a nice pick.
All right.
Oh, you got Layla.
But
What I got?
hold on, before you go, I do want to address your whole like J. Cole and Wayne, because that's the difference now.
Right, that's the
And
difference.
so, rest in peace to my show, the Uptown Lounge. But I used to do a great debate at 8, and I didn't do your typical like, you know, Hov and Nas,
Right.
Big and Pot. I ain't do all that.
genres
It would
and
be
eras.
something like that,
Right.
like off the hook, and just to see if you're coming from that conscious or from that ratchet, or to me, I used to call it trap crap, but I've educated myself a little bit more. But anyway, I can still appreciate that.
No
So
doubt.
what's your choice?
I went
go
to go between them. I went with Cole. Like I like
That's
the
a
way
good
Cole.
choice.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
I
not
agree,
no
as an
fan.
MC, I agree with you.
Wait. So did you
Yeah,
get?
Wayne is not.
But for me, that would have been a mood decision. To me, it would have been equal based off of my mood.
right.
So if I'm in the mood to ride and listen to J. Cole, if I'm in the mood to be in the club and, you know, shake my ass to Wayne.
Well, I'm, for me speaking, just knowing they stat, how they look at the interest. Wayne had a lot behind him. Wayne nice. Wayne was nice, but Wayne had baby. He had a machine behind him. Cole,
Right.
Cole came in.
He came by himself.
Cole had no features, none of that. Like
Yeah,
Cole
he came
came in
by
like this is
himself.
me, and with one back it was Hov.
Yeah.
And look
Facts.
where he at. So I'm not gonna compare them. I'm not gonna say one.
No, they're so
I'm
different.
not-
That's what I mean.
Yeah, they're definitely
That's
different.
why it's such a
They're
mood
definitely
thing for
different.
me.
That's why I told her it's a good choice for her. But even if she picked Wayne, wouldn't it have been a bad choice either? You know what I'm
Facts.
So
saying?
what?
It's like
Who was the other?
sometimes it's like the trick you. That question is like oxymoron.
Yeah, it's a.
But I ain't mean to cut you off.
Oh
like,
no,
My
you
bad.
good? Did you say your top five?
No, I ain't say my top five, but it would be Cole. You know, it would have to be Wayne. You know, I am with Nas, and you know what I'm saying, I like Andre 3000, I like my South and everything, because that's my whole genre of music. It's nothing
Right.
but South music, and I like Master P.
I'm a huge P.
Yeah.
P on a whole nother level for me.
Listen, and no
P
disrespect,
separated from me.
He's not an artist to me.
Yo, he's a genius. He's a businessman. I'm such a no limit girl till I die. So no limit soldier. Yeah,
Moguls who real big entrepreneurs. Y'all ain't say that. I consider him a rapper.
I love P.
So that's why I ain't
Yeah, he
The
like
ice
he like a
cream man.
Russell. He like a Russell.
Yeah, but
What?
Yeah, he
The
basically
The ice
like a
cream,
Russell.
the ice cream man. Yeah.
That DVD helped me get a lot.
You can't sleep on Russell. Everybody, y'all
I used to
don't
sit
know
there and
about
watch
Russell?
that about
About
DVD.
what you mean about Russell?
You feel what I'm saying? So
I mean, you don't put Russell in the same category as
Russell
I was
Simmons?
Yeah.
I was playing that
Absolutely.
dope,
Okay,
Absolutely.
and all
But
that.
Russell was never
I
spitting
was
lyrics.
playing that.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah,
In
yeah,
So
Jersey,
we're talking,
yeah, we was
you know,
definitely
the
on
whole.
And I think Master P.
Yeah, no.
All right, so let me get my top five.
Russell
Right,
Simmons
right.
is a modal. That's
So
different.
you know what I mean?
What's your top?
All right, yeah, so since we're doing it live, like this is different. My top five can differ depending on what we talking about.
Me too.
All
Yeah, that's
so
how
a
mine
That
live.
was my top.
Yeah.
Since we're doing it live, I'm gonna say Rakim.
Okay.
See?
I probably will always put him at the top. I'll always put Nas up there.
I left rocking.
So that's two. Gotta give Jay-Z. Jay-Z. We're gonna do Jadakiss. I don't think Jadakiss. I've heard rappers say verses I ain't like. Even my favorite rapper said verses I ain't like before.
Yeah.
But I've never heard a Jadakiss verse I ain't like.
I agree with that.
So I gotta put him in the top 5.
I agree with that.
My 5th. It's a lot of new rappers underground. It's a lot of people that deserve it, like J. Cole. It's hard and everything, but I'm gonna have to give it to Drake. Like Drake, he put the effort, he put the work in, he put the work behind what he doing.
He did. I tried to hate
a lot of
on
people
him.
don't like
I
his
hate
swag
on him.
and the style. Like he don't relate
But
to
you went
everybody.
all the way from old school to new
Yeah,
school. I mean, I
yeah.
appreciate it, and so did
But
you.
that's
It's
what
a
I
mixture.
am. I'm old and new. Yeah, so I gotta break it down like that. I give it to Drake.
I respect that, but you got some
Yeah,
other
me
young
too.
niggas that people don't know about. That's nice. That
Yeah, a lot of young
like,
niggas.
listen,
Yeah,
Benny the
they
Butcher.
just so wild.
Conway the Machine.
They so like,
Yeah.
I go front. I saw like Kodak Black.
Kodak is hard.
Doing all that with that, and I still don't dislike him.
Right.
But look at like Nipsey before. I was a Nipsey. Like I was listening to Nipsey before they started all this happening, but people wouldn't know that because you know what I mean. If you ain't been around, you feel what I'm saying. So it's like other artists that's dope, like Lil Young Boy, NBA Young Boy. Not saying. It's something about them. Like, I mean, they're consistent with what they doing. So even if they might make so that you like, I don't like, they ain't talking about nothing. But then you constantly keep hearing them, and then it's different stuff. Probably always almost similar to the same topic, but the flow be different on the beat. It just be something. I'm like, yo, this little dude is about like he on to something. You know what I'm saying? But
See, that's how that's how I feel about Ty Dolla Sign. I love Ty Dolla Sign. And it's not even that he's spitting, but me, original hip hop, I'm a B-girl before I'm anything, you know what I'm saying? So I could listen to songs for years and never know what the fuck they were saying because I'm just dancing, you know what I mean?
No
I'm
doubt.
just there for the beat. So,
Right.
yeah, different, man. I don't know. Your top 5?
What's your top 5?
My
Playback?
top 5.
Playback from way back.
All time, Big Daddy Kane. My top 5.
said that.
My top all time. I would say Rakim. I fuck with Rakim. Nas. I put Nas up there. I would say Cool G Rap.
Cool G Rap. Talk like sex. That's my shit.
Alright, that's 4. Who your 5th?
My 5th, I had to throw one of the top new cats that I like. I have to say Conway.
Oh man, so
Conway the
you
Machine coming
Yeah, I
out.
fuck with Conway.
so you ain't gonna you
You ain't even say Jada.
I mean,
yeah, you
Jada-
from Yonkers, man. You ain't gonna give it up to Jada, DMX, nobody. What's up?
I mean, I had to go to my all time, so it kind of knocked,
Yeah.
But Jada, all
Yeah,
them
I
niggas
guess
do their
I'm
thing.
kind of stuck in my ways. I gotta broaden the horizon and make it a top 10 because we got some new talent
Yeah,
that's come
yeah,
up
exactly,
since we used to give 5 mics in the source.
Oh yeah, you already know.
Now, if y'all want to do like a top 5 new artists, that'll be.
That's a whole nother.
That's a whole yeah.
I'm
There's
a-
a lot of hot new
I
people
like
out.
Kevin Gates. I ain't gonna front.
I like him
Kevin
too.
Gates, as far as like, he ain't really fit.
He ain't really that new, but yeah.
You know what I mean? I like
He hard
Gates.
though.
You know what I mean? As far as like new artists,
Benny the
What's the
Butcher.
name? What's the
I like Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, Benny does that.
I like Migos.
38 Special.
Meek Mill. I like Meek Mill though. I ain't gonna
I
front.
like
though.
Meek.
I ain't
Meek
gonna
is
front. I
hot.
like Meek.
I like Drake. Back to what you were saying. I do like Drake.
Like I ain't gonna lie. I like Meek. Meek.
Drake gave you consistent
He is.
party.
You can say whatever you want to say.
He gave
It
you
don't
all
matter.
kind of. He
Right.
versatile. He consistent with it. You know what I mean? He like.
Drake been on this. He been on this this A game for for nice with it. I ain't gonna lie too. Rick Ross we ain't nothing from him for a minute.
Yeah.
Can't sleep on Rick Ross.
What about Fab? What y'all think about Fab as far as how y'all put Fab?
Fab
in?
up there.
Fab up there.
Fab is up there.
He up there with them, but it's like it's hard to put it right now. It's hard to put a top 5.
It is.
It is hard.
Like it's hard to just say top. Cause I'm leaving people out. If I really sit down, if I had prepared for this question, some of them people probably wouldn't have been on it.
Why you need to stump you?
No, but I had to go who I listen to now, who relevant to me, like I still listen to Nas. I got him in the car. I still listen to Hov. I got him in the car. You know, I'm riding Fred the Godson.
I feel like anybody that makes music nowadays, like you do, should be educated in all hip hop. Should know all the roots, all the 808s, all the the samples, everything, where it came from, where to go, how many people stole it, and what they do with it. Yeah, it's part of it. When you educate yourself, it makes you appreciate the music that you make even more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
Real shit.
yeah. Yep, real shit. Let's build.
Indeed. Let's go. She had me saying that.
I know, I saw you. Word. I saw the thought cloud. Bring it back. Bring it back. Come on. It's all good.
But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna get to this little we got a couple questions for you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I've been in a room. I've been in a room like this before, but it wasn't positive. So hold on, let me snap back real quick. Sit on the throne.
Only positive vibes. Only positive
I don't need
vibes.
a lawyer, right? All right, we good.
Listen,
We good.
don't hit your aura hill.
There you go.
You already know we building. Anything other than that is
No, I'm messing with you. Let's build.
All right.
All
so
love.
we want to know, even though we already introduced you, but who is Lady K and where are you from?
I'm from Richmond. I'm from the West End.
Okay.
All right.
Far West End. Let me get that
That's
straight.
right.
Not,
Far
not
West
yeah,
End.
not Bird Park. Like
Gaskins, Gaten.
all that.
With
Yeah, all that. She's exactly right. Hold on now. She skipped her foot up. Hold on. Y'all
that's
caught that
skip
on
whip.
camera.
That's
Yeah,
that
that
skip
shit was funny. Yeah, so
Oh, yeah,
the
I
little
know
shit
what's out there.
the little books I'm telling you about that I'm writing, it starts with I'm not sure what I was looking for, but I knew the suburbs weren't doing it for me. You know what I mean? Because it was real segregated back here back then. And if you wanted to hear hip hop, I had to go, into the city. So there's still some people that joke around and they call me Dot. Finally, a few years ago, I was like, why y'all call me Dot every time you see me? He was like, because back in the club, that's what you used to look like. A little white dot going through the club. I was like, oh, that's funny. Cute. But now we joke about it because that shit is real. Like, Richmond was real segregated. Yeah, I remember going to the club, to the Tunnel in New York for the first time. And it was, mixed bathrooms. It was mixed people. It was white people. But I was like, all love. What the fuck? What y'all all right? They do this? They do this? Yeah. So I knew, I had to live there at least once, and I did. But yeah, I mean, I'm a little white girl from the suburbs that loved hip hop from the beginning.
Word. All right, so you might have said this off camera earlier, but explain how you got your name.
Lady
For
K.
everybody, yeah.
Well, I'm originally a B girl, so I was Special K, and we were on J100. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it was Lonnie B, Sir RJ, DJ Reese, myself, and then we were like in a trailer off Wilkinson, and Kiss 104 was in the other room with Dee Dee, Renee, and it was a whole bunch of people. But anyway, it was time for me to go on the air, and my program director, Kevin Colfax, thought that my name was whack and played out. Special K, he was like, that shit was played out with breaking. So you got about 5 minutes to come up with a name before you go on the air.
No doubt.
And I couldn't come up with nothing. You know what I mean? I just smoked the L before I'm going on air. Like, nah, bro. What? I wasn't prepared for this. So, yeah, he named me Lady K and sent me on the air. And I was like, y'all, I'm Lady K now. They were like, what? And I was like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. J100, home of the flavor. What's up? What's good? This Lady K.
So you roll with it.
But then as soon as you get introduced as Lady K to any one person that's prominent, you're never going to change that. You can't go back to Special K. You know what I mean? I got introduced, shout out to Save from Street Rats, to, the whole Rockefeller fam. I was hanging hard with Bobby Dash, which is Dame's brother. They were mad tight for a while. And Dame, knew me as Lady K. Dame Dash know me as Lady. He was dating Aaliyah. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm right here with them. I'm never going to be Special K again. You know what I mean? So anything that was reputable in the industry was under Lady K. Yeah. So Lady K.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, can you tell us, like, who've been some of your influences as far as your journey throughout the industry? Like, who did this B-girl? You think it was a B-girl? You know what I mean?
God.
Who was your influences while you was dancing?
Leg 1, leg 2, Scoop
Okay.
and Scrap,
Like
Hot Dog and Dinky.
Oh.
You know what I mean? God, yeah. Soul Train. Yeah.
You know they used to cut up on
Yeah,
Soul
Soul
Train.
Train.
Yeah.
We gotta get some footage of you, some of your old footage.
Definitely shout out to Storm and Norman, rest in peace. Not the white Storm and Norman, sorry I had to say it that way, but it's two of them. You know what I mean? So he died in a car accident, but he used to do Storm and Norman's dance party at T. Finnegan's, and I used to host it, Special K and Baby T. Anyway, there's a whole lot of footage. Blab TV used to play it. Nobody knows what's happened to all the footage. I'd love to see it. It's a lot. It's a lot of footage.
Who got it? Blab?
Blab TV.
Blab
Remember
TV.
that used to come on Comcast back in the day, but Blab don't exist anymore, and I don't know where all that footage went. I definitely shout out to Music Box. I was a guest on there one time as well.
Yes, I used to
Facts.
the music station.
Facts. Yeah. Man, I don't know. Just been doing this shit.
So how you feel about the current state of the hip hop culture? You know, you've been in the game for a while.
I have. If you'd have asked me 3 years ago, I would have told you it was in the trash. I would have told you trap crap sucks. You know what I'm saying? But I've embraced our new generation because they've brought back dancing. So I appreciate the dancing. The B-girl in me appreciates the hip-hop in them through feeling the music. So when they come up and start wilding out dancing, it makes me want to hear the song that made them feel that way. So I have to appreciate what they feel. So it's made me appreciate this repetitive, as they call it, mumbling. I smoke so much I probably mumble too, so that's good for me. But I'm embracing it more, I guess you would say. And I'm back in the clubs a little bit and might be coming back on radio, so I have to embrace. I can't be that. I can't cut myself off because I'm shooting myself in the foot. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Closing up those boxes. So.
That's exactly what I was doing. So the Uptown Lounge was where Crush got his groove back, in the hands of Stella and Crush Groove. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would play all 70s, 80s, 90s hip hop.
What year was this? How long that?
I just went off the air 3 years ago. And I did it for like 3 years, 4 years, actually 5. Yeah, every Wednesday, 7 to 9, I was on the fam with, Virginia Tech and them. And I was in a whole bunch of different places.
We was trying to do like a Thirsty Thursday we done before. Remember we used to do shows at Uptown Lounge?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about at the actual club?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's where Trigger the Gambler, my boy, used to work security.
Trig.
Yeah, shout out to Smooth the Hustler, that's fam. You know what I mean? Influence, man. There's so many influence. You did ask me that. That's some hot shit. I just went all the way back to that. But I'm first fam for life, so MOP all day long. You know what I mean? Fox from MOP is my sister. Yeah, all day. And then the Rangers, you know what I'm saying? Wise P and Half that used to be on Rock with Hove. That's fam. Brooklyn again. You know what I mean? So.
You already.
For sure, and then it's just so many.
Indeed. We got another little tricky question for you. We asked everybody here, throw it off, get a little laugh. What was your favorite cereal as a child?
Quisp.
Oh my God!
What?
Yeah, see, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
What was it?
Quisp.
Quisp.
I thought he had the crazy.
Quisp. Quisp. Look it up.
Somebody find me about some Quisp.
Yeah, my shit was the Waffalos. You remember
I
Waffalos?
do remember Waffalos.
See, she remember
I remember
Waffalos.
I gotta
Waffalos.
check that out.
Yeah, Quisp.
I'm from
Oh, so again, I told you, don't come for me.
That's a good. You just tore us all up right here.
So you know.
I never heard of it.
I ain't no such. Hold on. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about. I know what she's talking about.
Quist. I'm gonna need you to put that up in the camera.
I didn't even know about this. And F.J. used to think he know everything. I'm a Virgo.
I ain't know.
Oh shit!
I want to taste these. I don't eat cereal.
You can't get those no more, man.
Like the Monster
That
Ranch.
shit's been gone
Can't get
since
the Waffalo's now.
since
Get a
like the
12
late
pack right
80s.
now.
That was my shit. Yeah, how about
Yo,
that?
show that picture, bro.
Like, what was it like cornflakes or what?
Nah,
What was it?
it was like a frosted Rice Krispie and like a wafer. I can't explain it.
Like a Rice Krispie
But in
wafer.
But in a wafer form, I don't know how to explain it, man. That shit was crack.
Free New Star Lifestyle shirt. You can find me some twist.
Man, ain't no way nobody gonna find you that
Yo,
quick.
bring Quiz back, yo. We gotta
Right.
bring Quiz back.
Trying to tell you.
Bring Chris back.
Man,
We gonna start.
that's like finding me an Atari with Pitfall on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's alright.
Definitely. But,
Oh, that, yeah. Oh,
so,
alright. One more question. We got a little segment we call bars to live by.
yes.
So if you could think of any bar from maybe like your favorite song or something
bar
that's influential,
from your
something
song
that'll motivate you or somebody else. Just
that you could go to.
Travel around the world till the damn thing stops. Hove.
okay.
In My Lifetime, Volume 1.
Is it a bar? You know the 16 part of it?
I just said what I know.
Yeah, that's the best.
If I had to join play, if you had the beat, I could spit the whole fucking song. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt,
But
no doubt.
on some high shit, no, I can't even remember what I just said to you.
That's
No,
what's
but
up.
yeah, but travel around the world till the damn thing stop.
Travel
That was a
around
joint.
the world
Everybody hated that song. It's a
till
joint
the
with Lil
damn
Kim.
thing stop.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody hated that jump. Talking about comp me, comp one for me, comp one for you too. That shit was joint. Ain't it supposed to be solid?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay.
That's my homie in Northern State right now too, but I can't answer. Homie.
It's all good. Shout out to Norfolk State.
Shout out to my boy Fred Bear, Northern State.
You might
I
have
had-
a little freestyle.
I had to
for this
go-
joint, boss.
Next year, what?
You got something for this?
Not the roll of the eye.
I was hit him with something.
Put me on the front spot. I can do something.
You a rapper, right?
That's what he do. This is my
That's my point. Don't talk about
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
spot, then spit that shit.
Okay. Big dreams of living life lavish. On a road student turned beast for the cabbage. With a fetish for kicks, new designer fabrics. Posted up on the strip, truly became a habit. Pops left for young and feeling like a bastard. Couldn't take the pain, so I started drinking massive. Everything I gained from hustling didn't matter. Emotionally, I was gone. Mentally, I was shattered. The route I took could have ended up tragic. Yet I'm still in front of y'all, giving y'all classes. Goes out to everyone wondering what happened. Sonny Boss featuring ADS is magic. David Copperfield flow, I'm back at it. If I had a way, I'd be rich as ever today. Blessed with a gift, not everybody can say. Mental more wiser, I'm focused, I gotta prosper. I don't chief no more, but I still salute the rosters. All of me brethren, true to the game. Top shotters, learning from lessons every day. I gotcha, I am the boss leading the way. Just holler. The transformation is chameleonized. What could I say? Thanks, Father, from saving me from the archers. Plus all the lonely nights and days I was starving. You always kept me safe, even when I started robbing.
See?
Peace.
On the spot.
Yeah, boy, let me play that, put me on the spot. Yeah, FCF Boss. Woo! Cause we are BR. We are DB, we are DG. Woo! 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 Transformation. Get ready. Been around a long time, staying true to the grind. This is the perfect time to make it pop, pop. Letting you know what I design. Come from a master's mind. I see you hating, but I ain't gonna stop.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
What made you go with that verse?
I don't.
Hey yo, DJ Envy, DJ Envy, yo, Flex get the donkey of the day.
Yeah, ain't that what he did? Ain't that what he do?
Hey Flex, that's just real talk.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening? Shout out to your boy Lil Screen. You already know what it is, man. Just want to give a shout out to Let's Build Podcast, man, the hottest new podcast out. Laylo, you know what I'm saying? Laylo, he turned up, you know what I'm saying? Sonny Boss, you feel me? DJ Playback, and the whole damn team. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. Jack, time to build.
Grew from the concrete, watching the guards meet. On the 10-part bandstand was where the guards teach. Wanted to jump in the cipher, but I got cold feet. The energy had me hype, I couldn't control my speech. Don't allow hate your aura hill. You already know what it is.
Time to build.
Let's build.
Once again, we have another one.
Of
course, Sonny Boss in the building.
No doubt.
Queen Leah in the building. Laylo in the building.
No doubt.
Achilles in the building. And we got G's Finest in the building. DJ Playback in the building.
You already.
And a special guest. 804E.
First time here, 804E. What up?
If you ain't familiar, you're gonna get familiar with him today. You know what I mean? Indeed. So you already know, no further ado. You know what I mean? Leah, you wanna set it off, Queen?
Yeah. So 804E, who are you?
Who are you?
You know, who are you? Welcome.
Who are you?
Inform.
Get everybody familiar with you.
Let us know who 804E is and where you're from.
For those that don't know.
So 804E, aka Beach, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Richmond, Virginia, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, doing this music thing.
What about? Because I'm from Virginia. Richmond small.
She's saying where back? She's from Virginia, Richmond small.
You want to be specific? I'm from Southside, 34.
Southside. You ready?
Right there in the Strizzy.
That doubt.
I'm pretty sure y'all know something about the
You ain't know the
Southside.
South. Of course.
Hey, if you don't know, you gonna know tonight.
You want to join?
Everywhere.
All in the South.
There you go.
Everywhere.
Yeah, indeed, though, but yeah, definitely. Paul Easy, what you got?
The name 804E, right?
Yes, sir.
E Beats.
So just tell us how you came up with that name real quick.
Alright, so boom. So I came up with the name 804E. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure out how to navigate this new wave of music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no new jack at this, right? I've been doing this music for a long time. You know, my roots haven't.
About how long?
20 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? 20 years.
You got Wisdom Cypher under the belt, boy.
So in those 20 years, like what are your influence? Like who's influenced you as an artist?
I mean, we talking like from an artist standpoint.
I guess right now where you at?
Artist production standpoint.
Who's your top 5?
Like, who did what drove you to want to do what you do?
Yeah.
Alright, so back in the day, like I said, I've been doing this music for a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I came out the gate, to be specific, in 98. You know what I'm saying? I had my strong run from 98 to 2007, and I just left the scene, you know what I'm saying? I had to do some other stuff, get my life right. You know what I'm saying? But if we want to talk about in terms of people that I felt like influenced me, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing people come up, you know what I'm saying? I think
who would be your top 5?
as far as music.
Yeah, as far as music.
No, beat maker.
Beat maker.
I look at it from different trajectories.
Listen, so we gonna do it like this, cause y'all confusing the man. I don't understand how y'all confusing the man. So be as though we want the top 5, we want the top 5 artists and the top 5 beat producers that influence you.
Alright, so that top 5 shit, that should be kind of like crazy, got me thinking. Alright, so I'm gonna break it down like this.
And we're gonna give you, as far as artists, the ones that's alive, cause we're gonna be, even if we're gonna pay homage to those that passed away, but we want to give you your top 5 as
right
of today
now,
as alive.
Alright, so let me back up, let me think for a second. Alright, so boom, when we talk about top
be-
5 artists, if I'm sitting back and I'm thinking about music, writing and stuff, first thing I'm thinking about Scarface. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody left face out of there. We went
I had the CD too. I ain't gonna lie, that's Scarface.
This is my thing. You know, languageologist type shit.
Yeah.
I like wordplay.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? So we talk about Scarface. You know what I'm saying? I like E40. You know what I'm saying?
E40.
Yeah, they sleep on you.
We take it back to Richmond. You know what I'm saying? I like the way Mad Skills. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yep.
You know what
Shout
I'm
out to Mad
Shout out
Skills.
to Skills.
Logo, yeah, let's go. You done work with them too?
Yeah, man. We take it up top. I like Jay-Z.
That's right.
I like Jay-Z when he first started. A lot of people.
Reasonable Doubt.
I'm talking about before that.
Oh, you talking back with Jazz O? With Jazz O, you talking about the
When he had the fast flow, you know what I'm saying? Then you look at how he broke that shit
Original
down.
flavor.
He got that shit together.
Original flavor.
You know what I'm saying?
No damn.
And then if we was to look at, you know what I'm saying, like getting a little bit current, then I look at T.I. You know what I'm saying?
He was on my list. Hov was on my list. I did slip up on E40.
Everybody.
I know. T.I. Hov's on my list. I slip on Scarface and E40.
Scarface.
That's But I believe that right now it's hard to have a top 5.
I mean, it ain't that hard.
For me, I'm talking about. I think so because there's so many. I left out a lot of people. Like as far as when I picked my 5, it was like, all right. I left out people like Slick Rick, Rakim. I've said Benny Siegel. Nas is my favorite rapper, but Nas is like a second version of Rakim. So why I'm supposed to have Rakim and Nas in the same situation with me? That's how I felt. KRS-One, nobody said. Like, so we were just going off the now, and I guess we was thinking quick. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't like sitting
a really breakdown of individuals.
Let's be, you know what I mean? But so I figured if we did a top 10, it probably would have been a little bit better. But the top 5, it was too limitless. For me.
But I'm going to tell you something, at the same time when you start talking about that list, you know what I'm saying? You got to look at it from the standpoint what you listening for. You listening for people that got the vibe, or you listening to people that's playing with words, or you somebody that's like chopping bars up. You know what I'm saying? So then we can really expand that scope and really have a deep conversation. But at the same time, look, what's going to catch me right then and there and make me listen to you over and over and over again through the trajectory of your, you know what I'm saying, your career. I look at that standpoint. We talk about KRS-One, he way at the top. You know what I'm saying? He passed the point of rapping, so
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We got to give him a different category.
That's right.
That type of shit.
You mentioned Master P, and I said Master P can't be in the rap category.
Yeah.
He's somewhere else. He's like the upper echelon of just what we trying to do right now. He paved the way of what we trying to do right now. So I can't put him in the rappers category.
That's fact.
So with all of that, like, how do you feel about hip hop today? Like with beats and everything, because that's your background, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so with beats, like, how do you feel about
producers
and things like that?
I mean,
the artistry that's going.
Who you liking right now? Or who you see coming up right now?
I'm gonna throw
you ain't name your top 5 producers.
Which one do you want? You want me to answer that question or go back to the top 5 of the producers?
Top 5 producers.
Top 5 producers. You gonna hear that?
You gonna do this in order.
So Timberland, you know what I'm saying? Big influence on me, you know what I'm saying? Cause I like
remind me of Timberland, cause I love it.
He plays with melodies. I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like Dr. Dre for his sound. I don't like Dr. Dre for his sound. I like him for his work ethic and production.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I look at where he started, how far he came, and how he was able to work with artists over them years to get them where they need to be, put them in position, and keep going without you having to be around them, and then they have a career on their own. I look at it from that standpoint.
No doubt.
Salute Dre.
Who's your number 3? Who number 3 for you?
Yeah.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with Swiss Beats.
Okay.
The reason I'm gonna say Swiss Beats, you know what I'm saying? Because he was a one-man army. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Drummer boy, I call him the drummer boy. I call Swiss Beats the drummer boy. The drummer boy. I know we got drummer boy, but I be like, this dude is just like, he's bananas with it. When he get in the studio, the energy level be just crazy. Like, you gotta just watch him in action. You know what I'm saying? Like, he get lost. That's what it's about.
Yeah. So what number was that?
We're on number 4 now.
We got 4.
Number 3. Number 4. So we're on number 4, right?
Number 4.
I'm gonna say Jermaine Dupri.
Okay.
A lot of people kind of like go over their head with the production they did.
He R&B and hip hop.
Hip hop, he did.
So you gotta
He did.
realize.
He was like a deck of cards.
JD cocky too.
Yeah,
Oh,
look,
yeah,
Chris
he'll let
Cross.
you know.
Yeah,
he'll
look,
let
Chris
you know.
Cross, the Brat. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, JD, Monica.
Mariah Carey.
Yep, you right there.
He go deep. He go deep.
I like that.
All right, and to round it up.
For number 5.
Yeah,
Last one.
number 5, round it up.
Man, this is a toss up. I can choose 2.
Nah,
I
just
gotta
one.
go 1.
Just
No,
one.
you
Nah,
you
just
would choose 2.
Just
If
one.
we go to
Just
the cast, go with who we think.
All right,
is
well, boom.
right. No, don't choose 2. We gonna go with who we like.
Yeah, give us
Break
2.
rules.
No, it ain't break.
You can't break
It's
rules.
still gonna be the 5th one.
Right.
Go ahead.
All right, well, if I gotta base it off that, then we'll go with DJ Toon.
Okay.
DJ
DJ
Toon.
Toon.
So okay.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't really on to this shit until you listen to the South music. So you
Okay.
And
just
you
listen
right.
to all the music that was coming out since goddamn T.I. got on, all the way up to like the past 5 years. You'll hear it sound. Yeah.
And who was the other one? Just honorable mention. Who was the other?
Ace in the hole. You say you had 2.
Oh,
So you had
Beats by the Pound.
Beats by the pound.
Yeah. That was back in the Master P days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that battle days, that ghetto dope days, Mr. Ice Cream Man days.
That's every Tuesday.
That era, yeah.
Every Tuesday you go to the store, you got a new Master P. No, you got a new No Limit.
Everybody.
Everybody, something shocking. You had Mystical.
Yep.
You had Maya X.
Yep.
You had what's the little
Mia X.
Mia X.
Yeah.
You had it was a lot of
Yeah,
them,
what,
man.
UGK? Not
No,
UGK.
that-
No, it was young. It was, dang.
Shit,
a lot of
you had Young Bleed.
Yeah, it's another one that started with a
Fiend,
Y.
you had Fiend, you
All
had
of
that.
them.
Listen, I know No Limit. I'm a Jersey boy, but I was rocking that.
You know.
All that.
But it's so many though. You know, it's so many. I listen to and fuck with just the production stuff because that shit beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Alright, so.
Yeah, we got a question that we asked everybody that comes through.
They got their own question they want to ask.
Like an off the wall question. What was your favorite cereal when you was younger? Like as a child, growing up?
What's your favorite cereal?
Yeah. That's crazy. I don't eat cereal.
I know when you was a kid, you had to eat it. So
That's
what was
a
your
fact.
favorite?
You said you had to eat it like you was
Yeah.
forced, but nah,
No,
you literally had to eat it.
I'm gonna tell you the real, because I ain't no choice but to eat that shit. I don't know if y'all remember that shit. It used to be the motherfucking big ass box with that nigga called King on that motherfucker.
Oh, King Vitamins?
King
Vitamins.
I'm with you on that one.
Cause that's the only thing. That's the only thing that was in the fucking house.
Hey, Lady K, we always get something with your quiz. Goddamn quiz. I'm still waiting for you to bring me some quiz. I tell you, I got a reward for you.
I'm gonna tell you, and if you lucky, you was able to goddamn cut some bananas in that motherfucker. If you lucky. If not, you gotta eat that shit the way it is. With that fake ass goddamn milk that you gotta mix with water and shit.
I do too. I remember that.
Well, that was their question. I want to know, are you a wing or a drum man? When it comes down to
You mean a
chicken.
wing, a drum or a flat?
A flat. Nah, it's a...
So you
They both
you stepping into the
No,
other
I said that earlier.
Right.
No, I said a wing or a drum. That's what it is.
Whatever.
It's a wing, yeah.
Nah, cause I be chefing them and
For
shit.
your barbecue or your chicken, what are you? I like flats.
I fuck with the flats.
Yeah.
But it also depends how big that damn wing is too.
Yeah, because those are turkey wings. That's why.
Whatever.
Those are
flats.
Yeah. He said he fuck with the flat. Why you can't just get
Oh
the
no,
flat?
I ride with the flats. That's what I like.
Anyway, but the last question is the thing we go by around here called bars to live by. So even though you're a producer, I mean, like you say, you know what artistry about. What would be your bar to live by someone? I mean, it could be a bar that you go to at any moment. Just
something that relates to you.
Yeah. What would be your bar to live by? What would be the artist name and what would be the bar?
Yeah, or inspirational to somebody
One
or
line
you
lyric.
or
Let's go.
yourself.
You got me thinking on that one. I can't pull nobody shit right
Yeah,
now.
hold on right there. If you can't,
I got you.
go ahead.
How you say that shit, G's? Another day, another day I make it.
So give him a mic, yeah.
Something, you know what I'm
God
saying?
for the beautiful blessing. A second chance, make a better decision. You know what I mean?
Run that back one more time. Another day I made it.
Another day I made it. thank God for this wonderful blessing, the second chance to make a better decision.
That's a bar to live by. Is that a G's finest bar?
G's finest.
Yeah.
Oh, so listen. That's a bar to live by, and of course it's from no other than G's finest.
Back
You know
there in
what I'm
the
saying?
corner.
Who got a new video out too as well. Just dropped that baking soda.
Absolutely.
804E is the producer of the track. You feel what I'm saying? So
100%.
G's finest. Let us hear a little bit about how it felt to work with 804 Beats, man, creating that track, man. I like the video. I like the sound of the track and everything. You know what I mean? So give us a little bit about, you know what I mean, how it is working with Mr. 804E. You heard?
Well, I got stumbled across 804E, man, through my G, man, John Day.
Shout out to John Day.
A lot of people don't know who John Day is, but that's the man behind a lot of things, man. That's Joe Doja, little brother, or his twin brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, he make a lot happen. You know what I mean? Like, I just finished doing my last project with Achilles, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to try something different.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Achilles.
Achilles in the building.
He in the building.
Achilles in the building.
You know what I mean?
What up?
So boom, I was like, me and John Day was vibing one day. He was like, yo, I got a dude I want you to meet, man. I think, you know what I mean, you know, like he can change things up a little bit. So I was like, who is he? He was like, yo, 804E. That was crazy because the first day we linked, man. It was, you know what I mean, everything just went to the roof. Yeah, very humble. Like, I got this thing, man, like we do. Like, if anybody's very humble, you know, like we call it like one of us. So if I come across a dude, I was like, yo, damn, yo, that's one of us. Yeah. You know, like there's no harm. He's a family man. He got a lot going on, very responsible. No time for bullshit type, you know what I mean? And that's how we, you know what I mean? We just,
and that's peace.
Just took off from there.
Energetic thing. I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. Definitely, man. And that's a vibe.
That's a vibe, yo. That shit is
everything
real
you
shit.
seeking, man. If you walk in that light, that's what's gonna present you.
Real.
You said it's up to you. I mean, the universe will give you what you give it. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna end that on that. You know what I mean? So, but I appreciate Mr. 804B. 804E coming through, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got a few topics, you know what I mean, that we gonna talk about as well, you know what I mean? So definitely not finished. And definitely, you know, I appreciate you.
Yo, already know, my nigga. Yo,
DJ, play that at a few topics.
Yeah, I want to know these current events.
These current events.
You said something that I looked up and I thought was crazy. What did you run across?
What you ran across, DJ Playback?
I gotta come on, man. What y'all saw?
Oh, that video.
Video.
What was it?
That's Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah.
Man.
Me and Flex looking in the index for buff net niggas just for some hot butt sex.
What made you go with that verse?
I don't.
Hey yo, DJ Envy, yo, Flex get the donkey of the day.
Yeah. Ain't that what he did? Ain't that what he do?
Hey Flex, that's his real talk.
Yeah.
You laughing that shit off for real, Flex?
That ain't cute.
Man,
That ain't cute.
Flex, you can donkey of the day, man.
Yeah.
What y'all think about Jermaine?
Tyler Creator doing what he do. He don't got no shame in his game. But Flex, you get the donkey of the day, Flex.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
Bring Tyler Perry in there.
That's Tyler the Creator.
That's
his name.
I thought you did.
I mean, that's what he do. Ain't no shame in his game. You can't be mad at him. But Flex, you not even blocking nothing. He throwing jabs.
Open book.
Hey Flex, he throwing jabs. You ain't blocking that, Flex.
Sitting down.
It's weird.
I don't know, Flex, but at the end of the day, that's your business, not mine.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Die out, you and me. Don't allow hate you over here. Peace. You know what I mean? this is real. I don't really got no intake on it. That's their business at the end of the day. But just watching the video, it seems suspect.
You saw, yeah.
I mean, you a queen, you here, and I'm a king, I'm here. You know what I mean? God is however you represent it. So you get it from both angles. So at the end of the day, it just seems suspect. I can't point what it is, but it just seems suspect. So that's it.
What else you got?
Flex should take that and laugh at it because he like clowning people anyway. You know what I mean? Take that. Bad boy.
You got anything else? You know, he'll sit here and talk
What y'all
all
think
day.
about Jermaine Dupri going at the female rappers? He basically saying, you know, Jermaine Dupri going at the female
Yo,
rappers.
let me get his opinion on Achilles. What you think about that?
You know, he said basically all they talking about is stripping. And
Oh, yeah, I think I did.
I didn't hear it.
Everybody, the Megans, the Stallions, all that. What
I didn't hear
see
it.
her in that green little bloop, bloop, bloop.
I see Megan. Let me keep it real.
He said they keep it real.
Let me tell y'all this. Can I say this to y'all?
It's a song.
Go ahead,
and a
matter of fact,
dance,
answer that.
it's a song
Answer
and
that,
it's a
Gillis.
word.
Hold on. You on this floor. Answer that. Parts up. Then I'm gonna speak.
Yeah, my bad.
I mean, to keep it real, that's all they're really talking about. There are some artists that are giving bars, but primarily, what are they talking about? Let's keep it real.
Whatever that's getting the people attention.
Sex sells, right?
That's right.
Sex instantly gets attention.
All right, but peep this too. You right. You right. But guess what? Some people selling sex and they ain't even talking about it. Look at Mary last show. I love you, Mary. But Mary joint is that small. She's showing everything. She talking about heartbreak, but look what she's showing. They gotta understand. Listen, respect the game, bro. Stop trying to kick people. I mean, and just respect the game. Don't. I mean, like she found her little niche. It's a little thing that they got going on. You know what I mean? This is what they got going on. You feel what I'm saying? But it is setting a fire to them because it's setting a fire to them because now they want to start spitting bars.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you to add to that. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I just think goddamn JT answer to that question was kind of like taken out of context.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you gotta look at it. If you listen to all their music, as far as the chicks coming out in this era, that's like the first song with them. But then if you really listen to their music, they talk about a bunch of other shit.
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's about what being presented versus
marketing.
What can you get from them once you buy their project? You know what I'm saying? Once you buy their project, they be kicking that
I'm
shit.
about to say, Just Hilarious said it.
Indeed.
But that's how I got it.
Facts, and that's why I made the comment of Mary. I said, don't make it seem like they doing all that because R&B is about sex. You selling sex when you wearing stuff. You ain't got to be talking about it. Right. So when I come out there, I can be talking about anything. But if I'm coming out there with a little bit of nothing on, I'm selling sex. You mean so? Why you want to target the women rappers? Target everybody then.
But they talking their shit though. So on the flip side, niggas be
all right.
They're honest about what they doing. They honest about what y'all doing. If they out there throwing the money, then they would be out there shaking.
I think we're taking it and we taking it too far because first of all, it's about creativity and it's about giving the audience what they want. So if I got an audience that want to see me talking about this and shaking my ass, I'm going to cater to them. I really don't care about what you say because you ain't paying no money to see my show. You ain't paying for none of my merch. I don't care about what you say. I'm going by what my audience want. If I found an audience of 1.5 million, that's all I need. Y'all, it's just the world big, but if I got an audience of 1.5 just to stay afloat and live, what I care about what somebody else think. Eventually, you either going to jump on board or you're going to fall further off.
I don't think they wrong.
I have no power.
I don't think they wrong.
The chicks need to talk
they
more
do
of
what
that
they
shit.
do.
I don't like nothing songs. I don't listen to it.
They doing what they do.
5, 6 figure. I was mad as a bitch.
They doing what they do.
Sitting in the club, it came on the other night.
They doing what they do. That's all I can say, man. I can't knock nobody for that. That's like us.
But still, they out there getting their money. So
listen, I can't knock nobody for that because we just talked about Old Town Road and how dude came out as being gay, but it's still being a great song.
Yeah, that is a good
You can't
song.
take away the music.
How we gonna take? I don't care about his personal life. I care about the damn song that was genius.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, whatever they found a way to put there, they gotta deal with that right there.
Yeah.
I don't. But if they got a wave that's dope, I'm not gonna sit there and be a closet hater, man. I'm gonna give respect where respect due. That's just it.
100%.
That's just me.
Like, did you say he called them what? Strappers.
I didn't see this. I didn't see it. Word. I swear. I'm learning this from right now. I'm learning this.
Yeah.
I'm a little late. I'm learning this.
And you run it all the way through.
I'm just saying, it's just real. I'm gonna leave my perspective of
And
things.
there's nothing wrong with it.
He got his perspective. That's how he feels.
Yeah, I don't listen to the
But
music, but
I think
they
he had-
honest about what they
I think
doing.
He had a plan behind
I don't think it's
saying
no
that.
hiding.
He did.
JD, come on, he no dummy.
I mean,
He had a plan behind him making that statement, man. To every cause, there's an effect. You want a reaction.
Yeah, but you got.
Either he gonna make them step their game up and do something different that the people don't know them as, or they gonna get bitter and cause a conflict. Either way, good or bad publicity is still publicity that's gonna benefit him.
But then
whatever he doing.
think about it from this standpoint as well. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at what's going on around that same time frame where he made that comment. What is he doing right now?
Oh, he got a show coming. That's what it
He
is.
just dropped his
He was
documentary.
promoting. Yeah, that's what he did.
So So you know,
It's a
just
promotion.
look at all the
Bring that attention.
Even if that question wasn't posed or was posed, we don't know the behind the scenes of that. You know what I'm saying? Build up. But at the same time,
you just added to it because I didn't know he dropped the document.
What's going on right now? We talking about. So at the end of the day, he got what he needed.
He did what he's supposed to do, whether it's good or bad. Facts. And like I said, it's still no disrespect to JD. You know what I'm saying? That's how he felt. Every man is entitled to their own opinion. What I'm saying is, though, sometimes you need to think things over properly before you actually make statements, especially at the bracket that you at. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, you choose to do what you want to. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but it's still. If it's a business market plan, nobody can hold on for it. And I believe that's what it was.
So, do you think the strappers are at fault?
Nobody's at fault. Nobody's at fault.
That's what he called them, the strappers.
So
are they at fault?
They not at fault. You know why? That shit sell. They gotta eat.
They got an audience. They living off of it. Hey, that's what I don't give a fuck.
Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. If they content with what they doing,
you got,
who are you to judge them?
You got any more current topics with you?
That's what I'm saying. If they content,
okay.
and they being successful at it, by you making a comment like that, it seems to seem like you hating. That's why I know this is a marketing scheme. Because what is that to your concern, JD? You paid off. They found they glitched. That's like, you know what I mean? Everybody that get artists, we jump on them. Trinidad James, whoever that we feel that don't reach the criteria, but somebody felt that they reached that. That's why they put them on, right? True. So for you to come and make a comment about him, you could have kept that comment to your fucking self. You doing it for a reason, and he getting what he did it for. He getting the response because we sitting here talking about it now on the Let's Build podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I want to stop. Are we done?
Die out, JD.
Die out.
Go down here, JD. Yeah, FCF boss. Woo. Cause we are BR. We are DB. We are DG. Woo. Woo. Transformation. Get ready. Been around a long time, staying true to the grind. This is the perfect time to make it pop, pop. Letting you know what I design. Come from a master's mind. I see you hating, but I ain't gonna stop. Right. She gotta get out of jail free.
I have a question for you though. Can you whisper?
I don't know.
Like, can you?
Oh, move on.
Like, can you actually say anything whispering? I'm just curious with your voice. Is it possible? Like, physically possible? It's not.
That's a good question.
Move up into so.
I don't think so.
I don't know, maybe.
That's not a whisper, like, ever. Like, I don't think you're capable of whispering. It's cool. I just wanted to know. Like,
I'm gonna practice this shit.
I mean, maybe you can ask your wife tonight. Cause I'm sure there's been
She told me.
instances.
She said, only time I whisper when I'm talking about something I shouldn't be.
Hey, what's happening? Shout out to your boy Lil Screen. You already know what it is, man. Just want to give a shout out to Let's Build Podcast, man. The hottest new podcast out. Laylo, you know what I'm saying? Laylo, he turned up, you know what I'm saying? Sonny Boss, you feel me? DJ Playback, and the whole damn team. You feel what I'm saying? You already know what time it is. Jack, time to build.
Grew from the concrete, watching the guards meet. On the Tim Park bandstand was where the guards teach. Wanted to jump in the cypher, but I got cold feet. The energy had me hype, I couldn't control my speech. Don't allow hate to overhill. Peace. Okay now. We back again, you know what I mean? Sonny Boss in the building.
No doubt.
Alright.
Word up.
We got
You already know.
Queen Ori in the building. Let's give a round of applause for Queen Ori.
Clap it up for the queen. Word up, word up, word up, word up.
Of course, we got DJ Playback in the building.
Alright.
We got another queen in the building, Lady K.
Lady K, give it up for Lady K.
Give it up for Lady K.
You already know.
Yeah, so, Laylo, what's really good?
I'm chilling, man. I've been good. How everybody been doing?
Chilling. Great. Everything's good. Life is good. Go check that album from Nas too. Life is good.
Speaking of Nas, did you go to the Nas show last Monday?
Yeah, we tried. Guess what? We waited too long. Procrastination got us dead at the door.
Well, I mean, it's sold out in 1 hour.
Listen,
so.
I was outside trying to buy a ticket. They was like, dog.
Oh, no, it was a wrap.
I couldn't. I went down there and everything tried to get in. I said, damn, Esco sold out on a Monday.
It was great.
That was dope.
It was great.
That was dope.
Sorry, I didn't make it.
Anyway, Queen Ori, we got a few questions for you. Okay. You know what I mean? We want to know, let the people know who Queen Ori is and where Queen Ori is from.
Well, I'm a Richmond, Virginia native, 804. I'm from the East End, Fulton to be specific. I'm born and raised. I am a personal chef, private chef. I'm all about wellness. I just got my certification becoming a doula, so a birth worker, making sure that women aren't going through any extra procedures. They're doing things the more natural way, healthy. And even if they're not, just having an extra person to support them and uplift them. That's what it's about as a community. So anything that's community-based, I'm about it. Anything that's for the culture, I'm about it. So I've been working probably as a private chef for about 7 years. I started my own business 2 years ago, Eat It LLC. And like I said, I just got into the birth work, so I've been doing that since April. That's new, brand new.
Brand new. Wow. So
yeah, that's what's up.
That's dope. So I mean, to jump into a whole nother venture, that mean that chef thing is really good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey. I love cooking. It's my passion. You know, making people smile, feel good from the inside out. You know, that's how you shine, from the inside. So all the outside shit is just a lot of facade sometimes. So making people feel good inside, if it's nutrition or good food, you know, a good meal make your ass turn up. Like,
that's
right.
You ain't never lied.
Yeah, so
do the little happy dance.
Yeah, you
never lied.
On the Let's Build podcast, we try to promote like health awareness and stuff like that. So,
it's important.
Man, how you feel about that, and how do you incorporate that, or do you even like what? Talk about that a little bit.
So basically, I tell people habits. We form habits as we grow, as we get older. We know it's some things that we know is bad for us, some things we know are better for us, but it's the verge of making that decision every day, or at least most of the days. Trying to say, you know, I'm gonna drink more water today. I done had soda, I done had my Henny, I done had juice, I done had, you know, everything else that I wanted to drink, but you know what, I kind of been slacking on the water. I needed to pick up, you know, case of water, get some water, you know what I'm saying, hydrate myself. So, little small stuff, staying active, you know, alright, I'm gonna walk a little bit today, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go in my house, I'm gonna lift some weights, I'm gonna do some push-ups on the floor, you know, whatever it is you have to build off of. Small steps is all it takes. So I think a lot of people get scooped up into, I gotta be, you know, in the gym 24/7 if I want to see results, or you know, I gotta buy all organic if I want to see, you know, my health status change. It's not true. It's not true. It's not.
And you
organic
know what?
Is a scam.
Hell yeah! Don't believe the hype.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a scam.
Well, it kind of is.
Because it do point you in a direction of really. Let me tell you something. What protein? You know, a lot of people say, "What you get protein?" But they say, "Go eat some beef or something for protein," right? But notice, what do the cow eat to get the protein?
Grass.
So if you cut the cow out and you just go right to the grass, to what you don't have to deal with all that other stuff that come with it. You feel what I'm saying? You go right to the protein.
But
you know what
I mean by organic is that a lot of people, their farm might be, you know, their soil is good to become organic,
right?
But the farm right next to you is not. You cannot prevent their soil from leaking into your soil, and so organic is a lie.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
That's type. All that is let's call this something so we can put $2 more on it and sell it per pound.
Indeed.
Yep. Indeed. And I mean, you can start small.
Organic is a scam.
You know, little things. Little things.
That's right, Lady K.
Fruit and veggies.
That's right. But actually, you know what? I think it's also a mental thing too.
Yeah.
See, it deal with a lot of mental, like when it comes with just eating or whatever the case may be, man. Just like it's how you perceive things, how you look at things, man. You gotta change the way we have to change the way we think about things.
Everything.
Yeah,
self-awareness is most important. I've known more people die of heart attacks for not getting checked just by having a stress test. You know what I mean?
Stress.
At young ages, 40 years of age. Rest in peace to Club Dollars, and shout out to the God's Morning Foundation, because that's what it's all about, is self-awareness and hearts and taking care of, like I don't know the percentage, I don't want to, get it wrong, but I know that it's higher in black men than it is in anybody for heart disease. So all of that comes in together by what she's talking about how you take care of yourself and how you get checked out. So
Indeed.
It's important.
Fact.
Yeah.
Definitely have to stay on top of that. You know what I mean? I think it all coincides. I believe it all coincides. I know it all coincides. And it's definitely there with fruits and vegetables, because actually that's more or less alkaline. And the body is an alkaline body. So therefore, if you put alkaline into an alkaline body, you really have to worry about diseases or getting sick or anything. I mean, you really don't have that much room for it. I mean, not saying that it can't happen, but the percentage is very low than what it would be if you just living out here and just, everything I see, everything I want, I'm just, I don't care. You know what I mean? And then you wonder why we go through what we go through. You know what I mean? Health deals with more than the diet, as far as what you put in your body, doesn't actually, it's more of what you think and everything. Like, it's how we perceive everything. Health, like your diet don't consist of what you just eat or what you drink. It's what you look at on TV. It's what you take intake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's right. So when you talk about you diet, like I think that's overrated, because people say, I'm on a diet. They just think about eating food and they only lose weight. That's not really a diet. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like you have to just be more mindful and more aware, self-awareness. You know what I'm saying? And she was the key. She had it right on the key. So definitely you're right.
My daughter schooled me on everything. She's not even 17 yet, but she gave up meat a little over a year ago. She's trying to go vegan now. It's difficult because I'm a, meat eater. But yeah, it's difficult because I can't cook for her. So I don't really know what, like, she's fixing mashed potatoes right now and mac and cheese at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and it's a lot of unhealthy vegans out there. I'm going to say
That's
it.
a good one.
Y'all vegans.
And that's
some
what
of
I
them
told
are
her,
the
she
sickest.
gotta do it
some
right.
of them are the most obese.
Some
of them
the
have-
vegans?
Yes, because they eat
absolutely
junk
true.
and
Yup.
junk food vegan.
And we don't see it. And we don't see that side of
They're
it.
missing their iron. They're missing so many
That's
things
mucus,
that are.
like you just talked
That's
about
right.
the alkalinity of the
That's
body.
right.
So
That's
you're
right.
like, I'm gonna eat a plate of pasta with no meatballs.
Yeah.
But I still got the sauce with all the acid.
Yeah.
I still got the noodles with all the
noodles,
acid.
yeah.
So it's a balance to me,
Yeah.
because I eat meat. I eat dairy too.
Yeah.
I'm a flexitarian. Some people say that don't exist, but it do.
They do. That's
And
right.
The flexitarian.
I just, like you said, try to be aware of what I eat and cut back on certain things. I
Yes.
gotta have balance, and I think deprivation causes a lot more stress. So it is some people that go hard. I'm a vegan. I'm a gluten free. I'm a this. I'm a low fat. I'm a no carb. I'm a keto diet or whatever. But in their mind, your body, your chemical imbalance in there is going haywire.
That's right. That's
it's
right.
going crazy.
It's definitely about balance, and I believe.
Everybody different.
And I'm gonna keep it real.
exactly.
I believe you can eat too much of anything that kill you.
Exactly.
As long as you're balanced, you gotta know your
Everything
limits.
in life is about balance.
Yes, you gotta know your limits.
Everybody's
So you might have a steak here and there if you like a steak. You might can't eat a steak all the time.
Right.
You might have a piece of chicken or whatever every now and then, but like
Meat
just to
and
be
potatoes.
every day,
Oh, I'm sorry.
every day, just going every day.
Yeah, going.
Come on.
It's
Of
not.
course you're gonna want to get sick, bro. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna be wondering where it came from. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not a wiser person to pay attention to the body, you're gonna be lost. So somebody that can really come and convince you and say, hold on, everything they're telling you, that's not what it is. Stop putting what you put in your body. Because really no cure. The cure is to stop putting the shit in your body if you don't want it to affect you no more. You flush your own self.
That's the medicine. What you put
That's
inside.
right. They keep telling you they got all this medicine. That's just the market to make money.
It is all day long.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
Stop
the
putting the
insurance
stuff
doesn't
in
pay
your body.
for that unless we label it this, so we're gonna label it this. We all gonna come together and take your money because we put a name on it.
Basically.
Fuck out of here.
Basically.
Okay. FOH.
That's right.
Sorry.
You're right though. And it's facts.
Yeah.
It's facts.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, so that's good. That's
So-
definitely good. I
so-
got one question
yeah.
though for her.
All right.
Not to jump back, but I want to know about the chef thing because I'm not a chef, but I try to do a little something. You know what I mean? And you
Yeah,
check
I do a little- I
you
do
check
a
my
little cooking.
Instagram. I got a little. You know what I mean? Because I got 5 kids.
I'll be
you know what I mean?
whipping-
A wife,
I'll be whipping it.
I do my little chefing thing every now and then.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I want to know what would be your signature dish.
Oh, that's a good
That's
question.
a good question.
My signature dish.
And do you have any with you?
No, I'm playing.
Yes.
I thought about it though.
We gonna work on. We working on that.
Working on that.
This is the first step.
My signature dish is shrimp and grits. So my shrimp and grits is a different kind of spin to it. I use Moscato and I use a Zinfandel white wine, blush, whatever you want to partake it to be.
Special sauce.
White cheddar. I put white cheddar in my grits so they cheesy, and then you got that reduction from the shrimp. Once you get everything out the pan, you pour that Moscato in, let it bubble up. Add your cream. Can't tell y'all everything.
Don't tell everything.
And all your seasonings that you would like.
Yeah.
Additionally, and then pour it over. So it's delicious. And with some green onion, man.
Maybe you get some of that Chris right there. Hey, look. You should be getting breakfast mood tonight.
Yo, what time is it?
That sounds good.
Oh,
yes. All right, shrimp and grits is that signature dish.
Yeah.
That's a good dish. I love shrimp and I love grits. So when we there, that's good. All right.
So yeah, who like? I know you had like some influences. Like, who influenced you on to do what you're doing?
Now this y'all might laugh at. My mom is not very. She's kitchen oriented, but she's not the best cook, and she don't like cooking things she don't like to eat. So growing up, it was spaghetti, meatloaf, pork chop. You know, the shit she liked to cook. Yep. That's it. My dad was more experimental, so he liked Caribbean. Jerk chicken, jerk pork. He doing peas and rice. He making that type of thing. So the combination of that is like okay, but I'm like I want to learn more. So I start, I'm looking at Cribs one day, MTV Cribs, Trick Daddy episode. Never forget. Trick Daddy fried some chicken. Trick Daddy Dollars fried some chicken, and he gave the recipe. Hell yeah! So he gave the recipe. I was like, oh, I'm going downstairs right now. I'm ready to go try to make some fried chicken.
What was the recipe?
He put some good things in there. I can't tell you how to
Tell us what it was.
You just do some research.
Right? And that's good. She just gave you some homework.
So yeah, I tried it. It worked good. I started experimenting with some other stuff. Different meats I had never tried, like oxtails and different cuts of pork, different cuts of beef, chicken. I do vegan cooking too, so just experiment with different vegetables, different types of squash, stuff like that, and kind of made like a fusion. So that's my flavor. I'm a fusion cook. They be like, what type of cook are you? What type of chef are you? Are you classically trained in French cuisine and all this? No, I'm not. I did have a couple of teachers and a couple of people I worked for that did do like strictly gourmet cooking. And I learned a lot from them too. So my teachers, different people that I work for. I work from fast food to hotels, to restaurants, to boutique, little cafes. I just merge it all together. So I say I can learn from anybody.
That's right.
I can learn from anybody, and I'm open to trying to put my spin to it and learn from it. So.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. That's dope. That's dope. That's a good way to grow though. I mean, don't put no limitations on your learning ability. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope. So I got a question. This is a little bit off topic. We ask almost everyone who come here, because our children, we always love this thing called cereal. So we would like to know what was your favorite cereal as a child?
My favorite cereal as a child, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, my little brother used to eat cereal every day. I hated cereal. But my friend down the street, we would go to her house, and if I was over there, we was eating cereal. Hell yeah.
All
You
right.
can have some, y'all hungry? Get some cereal. I'm like, God damn.
Right.
Sugar smacks.
That's yo.
Man, guess what?
Yo, we had those too. I forgot about those.
I can relate to them sugars.
Yo, that's one we missed. We missed that one. Yeah.
Them choices would be good. Word on any given day.
It was like one of the most original.
What? Stop playing. That might make me relapse.
It was like a shell or something.
I said, at least you finally know what a cereal is.
Oh, really?
Well, that was definitely.
I watched.
Yo. Oh my God.
She like
I gotta find out about them crisps, goddamn.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yo, the sugar
Like,
smack.
You ain't
Yeah.
know about his waffles neither.
Not about the waffle.
I'm just saying, don't put it just on me.
You're right. 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 She gotta get out of jail free
I
card.
have a question for you though. Can you whisper?
I don't know.
Like, can you?
Oh, move on.
Like, can you actually say anything whispering? I'm just curious with your voice. Is it possible? Like, physically possible? It's not.
That's a good question.
Move up into tell him.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's not a whisper, like ever. Like, I don't think you're capable of whispering. It's cool. I just wanted to know. Like,
I'm gonna practice this shit. Cause
I mean, maybe
I'm
you
gonna
can ask
practice.
your wife tonight. 'Cause I'm sure there's been
she told me.
instances.
She said only time I whisper when I'm talking about something I shouldn't be.
Okay.
She said, I'm like, you liar. She said, yeah, you know how to toast it when your ass trying to do something. So you ain't got no business.
I be sneaky.
Man.
I said, whatever. I don't yeah, right. I ain't claiming that. I don't know what she talking about either. But anyway.
I mean,
she started trouble.
I'm not. It just was random shit I want to know.
I gotta start practicing how to whisper.
No, you don't even have to. I just was curious if you could.
Right.
That's it. That's it.
Oh no.
His voice is an instrument.
It is, for sure.
Straight instrument.
Oh no. Absolutely.
Absolutely. She said, can you whisper? That's the first time I ever heard that.
I just wanted to know.
All right.
Like I said, random.
Yeah, random. That's dope. What's the next question?
Let it
What
go.
was you listening to when you pulled up here today?
Oh, I was listening to. I think Anita Baker was on.
Anita Baker.
It was listening to radio.
What's that? The Rapture?
Not the Rapture.
Yeah,
what song?
Anita Baker was on.
My Angel. Well, when she read Tyrese had read it, then she read it.
That's
I
hard.
listen to everything though. I couldn't. A bar to live by. I don't know. I'm on the spot. This is crazy.
It's alright.
I didn't
It's
think it
alright.
was gonna be that hard.
It's alright.
I'm
No,
like, oh my God,
because
I love so many people. Like, I just pull out something.
My daughter did the same thing. I had my daughter up here, and she didn't give us the bar. But we told her when she come back, she better have that bar to live by. So we gonna give you a pass.
Ask you, can you ask us anything? You
Let me-
can't think of nothing.
Can I get one of my bars?
All right, but he gonna
bail you out. I'm gonna give you one of my bars. All right, one of my favorite bars to live by is from Jay-Z. He said, "I will not lose, even in defeat. It's a valuable lesson learned, so it evens it up for me."
So it eases up for me. So you don't lose no matter what, even when it's in the time of defeat. It's a valuable lesson. So it's not like I lost because I still won because I learned something from the situation.
Exactly.
So I still, wow, that's deep too. That's
Mine's a
deep.
Hove bar as well.
That's
Cruise
deep.
around the world till the damn thing stop. I try to take as many vacations as possible. People get mad at me all the time. Like, damn, where you went this time? But I work it out that way to make sure that I travel, even if it's close by, but just to get away for a weekend. So
Yes, it definitely is.
I live by that bar.
And you can relate that to a lot of stuff. Like if you're trying to do something positive or start a business, or
Facts.
you trying to play sports, anything. Like if you feel like you lost,
Facts.
you gotta backtrack and realize like what you can learn from it to move forward. Like what you could, the game. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like it's a lot of people out here that's pushing. They keep trying. You know, it's not the first time, maybe not the second time, maybe not the third time that it works out.
That's
They
right.
Keep going. And
Right.
I think that's what's kind of empowering. You know, people to continue to make music, make art, whatever it is they do, just to keep going and do it.
Definitely.
Nipsey Hussle song with what's the, John Legend or whoever's singing on it in the intro when
that's
it
my
comes
joint.
on. When it comes on, it DJ Khaled. When it comes on, it talks about his mom having 9 miscarriages, and then on the 10th, that was, that started his generation.
Yeah.
I can't quote it exactly, so I'm not gonna fuck it up for y'all. But that's my bar to live by. Like you said, this is keep going. So that intro
we're
bar.
gonna pull that footage of that Nip and Higher.
Higher.
Nip and John Legend. That's one of my joints. Yeah. Word, he's talking about how they came from Africa young and all that. You know what I mean? Words his pops was 60. Yeah, that's my joint. I really fuck with Nip. Word. R.I.P. to the king, man, to the God. You know what I mean? Word. That's dope. Anyway, we also have another little question. We want to know a little bit more about, you said that you certified, you said doula.
Yeah. So I just got my certification as a doula. It's basically a birth worker, birth assistant, someone there as an extra helping hand to help the mother before, like during the pregnancy, labor and delivery, and after. So all the postpartum needs you may need in your household. You might have other kids that need to be taken care of. You might got dishes that need to be washed. You might, be really taken back by how much bringing a new life can take out of you. It's already a child coming out of you, but out of your lifestyle, out of your budget, out of your whole mental space, you might need that extra helping hand and support. It used to be we had grandma, grandma there, mama there, auntie there. They was seasoned. They knew what to do. But now we have a lot of women. They driving themselves to the hospital. I'm ready to have my baby, boop boop, and be out, and I gotta go to work next week. So this transition is everything quickening in life. We're missing steps, and as you miss those steps, you're missing a lot of things that are well for you and baby. So the birth worker is there not only to be a focal point to help them, have natural pain relief. So we do massages, we use essential oils, we use acupressure, we use affirmations, we use positive speech, we use song, dance, all the traditional things that we used to do way back before we came here.
Facts.
We still input those things to bring joy through that moment. It shouldn't be, oh my God, this is the worst time of my life. This is the best time of your life. This pain is going to bring you to a new level. So just kind of enforcing that and being there as an advocate for her, educating. We got so many more medical terms and things like that. You don't know. You see it on TV. They say stat. She hemorrhaging. She this, she that. We learn shit like that on TV, but what do that really mean? If somebody came into my room and I'm having a baby, you start saying all that wild shit.
What?
Like,
what the hell hemorrhaging? Yeah. Well, man, I know now. Well, I went through that when I was young. Like, what is that? But she's heavily bleeding, like blood. Like,
or I'm like, heart rate numbers, how to look at that stuff all that stuff on the screen and be able to read it. So a doula is there to educate you and advocate for you. We go on doctor's appointments with the mothers. If they're young, we try to put in, like I said, the diet, kind of nourishing your womb before the baby get here. Promotes movement and exercise, so you won't have a super hard labor. Show different birth positions, so not just laid on your back. You can squat if you need to. You can get on all fours. You can bear down on me. Whatever is going to be comfortable to take that pressure off your spine, off your pelvis. We can do it for you. So we try to be there and work through it. Not just singling out the woman, but also helping her family understand and adjust to that. Her husband, her partner, whoever that may be, educating them too, because we're not there to replace a man, because we need man. So we there to be there for both. So, and if they're not there, we still there to be fair for her.
Facts.
If we make it balance out.
You know what? And that's great. I think it's very needed. I know it's very needed. Especially you said something important that I've actually had to witness, is that's postpartum. That's real serious. Like women, and I think like women go through postpartum, and us as men, we really don't understand what be going on. You feel what I'm saying? And to us, especially if we are not a person who brought us around and think, we gonna look at you and say, well, she crazy. But no, really, it's not crazy. She's going through something that she just had this baby. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of men don't understand that, so a lot of relationships get broken up because you have a baby by her, but she starts doing things that you're not used to, and now you're like, oh, I'm getting away from her. And now, it's like you ran away from her when she was in a time of need, but we don't see that. We see like, oh, we not trying to go through this. What's this? This is new. Like, you know what I mean? And I believe, like, I really know that's very needed. Like, as you said, it's a doula.
A doula, yeah.
It's definitely needed because, I mean, Yeah, definitely. I don't want to get personal in it, but I definitely know that it's needed. So I salute you. I commend you for that.
It's a full circle thing that a lot of states now on the West Coast, insurance start picking it up and paying for people to have doulas. New York, I know they got grants and a lot of birth centers now in some of the communities where they do it for free for mothers. The rates are so high for infant mortality and mother mortality. It's like we got to put a stop to this. So
Facts.
It's definitely a thing. Y'all can get at me at AU the doula on Instagram. Send me messages, ask me questions, and inquire about services. I do the full circle. So just
wow,
that's what's
Facts. That's wonderful, man. I really appreciate that because, like, I literally when I went through that one time with me, a significant other, and when I read up on it, because the second time, and I was like, you know what? I seen the things that had to go with postpartum. I couldn't do it. I was working graveyard shift. So what I said it was stating things of like, yo, you got to keep them in good spirit. So I started getting out a lot with her, keep telling you beautiful, like a lot of things, but it'll last for them. But then when we get back into that house, it's like the pressure sinks back in all again. I'm like, what the hell? So, I had decided to say, you might have to go around the family, people who can pay more attention to you and show you whatever I'm missing, and I'm not doing it purposely, but I'm exhausted. But I sent it around the loved ones, and we had to just work it like that. And it got better, because it definitely takes a village, man. With everything, man. It doesn't take a village just to raise a child. It does, but it takes a village to keep us whole as an individual. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we fall off the deep end sometimes as well. You know what I mean? Sure. So, yeah, definitely. I salute you. You definitely need it. That's dope. I never even heard it. Like, this is the first time you're hearing it. Word. So you definitely enlighten the people. You enlightening me. See, look. Ooh,
Erykah Badu.
Salute, Queen.
That I did through SMC through Shafia Monroe. It's a Muslim sister that she's in Portland, Oregon. She's in the state of Washington. She everywhere. She in Oakland. It's crazy. It's spreading, and she's trying to teach more and more women to become, and then groom us up to be trainers so we can teach other women these things too. Because people say all the time, like, the game is to be sold, not told. That keep us so behind as a culture. So for some things it's not for sale. If we could come up, we gotta come up. So
that's right.
Once I saw she did it, I was like, Erykah Badu. What the heck?
You know what?
So yeah.
That's right.
Erykah Badu is
but you gotta know how to differentiate that too. That's like a game. I think that pertains to the streets.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, you ain't gonna take the streets and bring that into the corporate world.
But people bring that to business.
But they do. Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. I'm not gonna tell you how to make that.
Yes, they do.
You can't do that without my specialty, this and that, but you gotta pay me for it, and this and that. I paid to get my certification, just like all the other women that were in my class. But we use it to touch so many.
That's right.
So it's
two, pump it up.
We're recording, y'all. When you hit the
pump it up, 1, 2.
When you hit the beat. Wait, hold on. Y'all wasting all the film and shit. What the fuck?
Man, come on, man.
Technical difficulties at the beginning of filming.
You ready? You ready now?
Let's go.
So we film it?
Yeah, we film it. I guess so.
All right. This episode is brought to you by Quisp, Waffalo's, and the original Do-Rag.
Hit it.
Don't allow hate your aura here.
What it up?
Jeez. Woo. Bill. You already know what it is. Another one. We got another one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Sonny Boss in the house. You know what I mean? Lay Low in the house. Queen Lee in the house.
What it up?
Chills Cagney. What up? Chills Cagney.
Chili Mo.
Okay.
DJ Playback in the house.
Playback from way back.
Yo, what up, y'all?
Chills Cagney, what up?
And Chili Moses in the building, you heard? And we're gonna give it to you just like that, so give it up for Chili Moses, you heard?
It's really Chills Cagney.
Chills Cagney.
Chills Cagney.
Chills Cagney, you know what I mean? You know? Facts. And then you gotta break that down for them, Chills Cagney, because you know what I mean. They don't know who that is. We gotta let them know who Chills Cagney is. You know what I mean?
I'm an old school movie buff, and I like James Cagney, his old gangster movies and stuff like that. The dialogue, the way they spoke in New York in the 30s and 40s was crazy. Like we speak crazy now, so it just sticks with me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Type of thing. So I just, you know, like everybody else, you adopt something you respect and just keep it moving.
Facts.
I like the 30s and the 40s. Like that was an era that, you know, other than the skin tone, like I like that, that era. That dialogue, that genre. Yes.
It was like black and white.
Black and white. Holmes, goddamn sock hops.
You had the everybody in those movies. It wasn't a lot of black stars, but they was in the background. And I respect James Cagney, Humphrey Bogart, because a lot of movies I had watched. I have a couple brothers. And he might be playing a subservient role, but hey, we all got to start from somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yep. My people had to do a film noir class, and she would come over to the house and we'd smoke mad blunts, but that was my part. But I watched all these black and white movies, and she had to write her dissertation on the black role in the movies in the black and whites back then. I had to do a paper like that, so it was dope. Mine was on The Walking Dead.
But the funny thing is a lot of dialogue,
of the black and white
a lot of that dialogue came from the way you hear them speak is so street and sarcastic. It's like, you know, people mingle together, people vibe off each other in so many different ways. Yeah, so even though you may not been in the spotlight, we definitely was on the scene.
Oh yeah, we
it was like, where was he at back in the days? Up in Harlem. Where was back in Harlem, you know?
Definitely.
Exactly. So you up off each other.
The pin-ups, that's what I want.
Them some of my best movies too. Them some of my best movies too, like Across 110th Street, Cotton Cane to Harlem. I love movies like that. Yeah.
What's up with that shirt? Oh,
good. You been practicing your whispering?
I've been trying. I've been trying, you know what I mean? I gotta get a coach.
Update.
I need a whisper coach. You know?
Hold up. Wait. Pause for a second.
A whisper coach with a delphonic tune.
Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got.
What?
Yeah, whisper.
Like, what are you doing?
Put him on the spot like that. He's like,
you see that? Like, come on, they gonna put me on the spot. The
yin shit.
Bring it back.
Like, I ain't got no whisper yet.
Ain't got no whisper.
I'm working on it.
Let's talk about the shirts that you got on over there.
Oh, that's that music star lifestyle. Yeah, what's good with that?
Play back too.
My man, and shit. My man, Sonny Boss be doing them joints and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the shit he came up with.
I ain't got no shirt. We shirtless. We gotta get it.
It's in the trunk. It's in the trunk. I got Lady K. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? If I had a dime for every time I heard it's on the way.
It's in the trunk. It's in the trunk.
Oh, it's in the trunk.
It's in
the trunk.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear that, right?
Yeah, it's in the trunk. Don't worry about it.
Next week we got problems.
I got you. You know what I mean?
That music store basically supports artists, independent artists, established artists, your music star.
That's right.
Now, there's a thin line between love and hate. Just because you record your crib doesn't mean you're a music star.
There you go.
Facts.
It goes in
You
a
in the
lot to go
closet.
with that. Your delivery, how you come across to people. What makes you a star? What makes people look up at you?
It's a package deal.
Exactly. So just because you spit and you jump around and whatever.
That's right.
Or some ladies, I'm sorry, a lot of women shake anything.
Throwing panties
I'm
on
with
the
it,
stage.
but that don't got nothing to do with your record.
That's just because you like looking.
Hey yo, and listen, and not to be just to be witty with it and make it get an acronym. I actually literally broke it down. So music star would be majestic, universal, supreme, infinite culture, speaking truth, always rule.
Bang bang.
So it's music star.
I hope you guys heard that.
So
there you go.
in the same
you gotta put that up. You gotta type that up. Put that right
in the same notion. In the same
got a lot of editing.
We building as always. You know what I'm saying? So we living it in the 636 stands for FCF. Family come first. So that's a signature.
So speaking of music stars, we got a music star that did a power move.
Yeah.
A real power move.
Whoa. We got two.
One and only.
We got two, but we one that just did.
Yeah,
he
the
reached
one and
the
only
Billy.
Jay-Z.
If I know he reached the Billy, and then he just made another move.
Yep.
Just made another move. So, what y'all think about that? I mean, let's build. How can we go to the next level with
a lot of controversy?
You said it's more controversial.
I don't think I think he made a good move though. I think he, you know what I'm saying, it was a good strategic. By the way, he at one point he was saying, you know, I don't need the NFL or anything such. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna need me. And what happened? I'm pretty sure they came to him and was like, you know what I'm saying, you have a good platform, you have a good influence. So how can we make the halftime, you know what I'm saying, reach more to the public. Because as you know, since halftime shows, you know what I'm saying, they have been falling. You know, it has been issues. Like, I mean, the Janet Jackson one, like, it's been gone.
That wasn't Janet Jackson before the Prince and Beyonce performance?
Yeah.
It was before that. So to me, the performances wiped that out because I forgot about Janet Jackson.
Yeah. It was a whole the fabric, the fashion.
That's real, you know, production. Okay, production.
Ain't nobody else forgot about that.
But I don't see how.
Shorty nipple out. Everybody been trying.
But you know
That's
what?
the most famous one.
I forgot about it. Figures out.
That's where the conflict come in. With why everybody is actually upset at Hov due to what she just said. As far as he was saying, he didn't need the NFL and this and the third, and then of course Kaepernick, which did took the stand for social injustice. So what he really trying to do is bring together social injustice and use the NFL as a platform to get it out there because the NFL has a major platform as well. So if they both connect these platforms, it's two half of it's gonna make a whole. You know what I'm saying? So that's it's a good deal. But people who's mad at him because they saying, "Oh, Cap ain't got no job. How you gonna do that when first you said don't mess with him, but now you taking it?" It was never about a job. That's right. And look, this what Hov saying. It was never about a job. So stop making it seem like that. You don't think Hov being the man he is and the moves he making that he don't got a plan for Cap? He probably got a plan to put Cap somewhere how they can't touch him.
He gotta do that. He should have announced. He should have had that ready to announce in the beginning. What's gonna happen with Cap?
But no, there it is. That's your enemy. So what is Hov doing? He's doing it for the people.
I don't think the NFL is necessarily an enemy. I just think
it's not even that it's an enemy. It's that everything got misconstrued of what that stood for.
Yeah, that's what it was.
And it became an enemy because that's how ignorant the stupid.
That's what we think about it. We think about what he's saying. It's not technically of what you're saying. It's how you're saying it.
There's so many outlets and there's so many people saying so many different things that the message gets lost.
Definitely.
The game, the telephone.
Definitely.
The operator.
That's when you was in school. She just said it. Remember when you in school? He tell her something. He tell her something.
Yeah, by the time
she tell me. I tell her, but by the time I get back to him,
it's a whole different scenario. Yeah.
And how is that when we say?
But like people thinking it's like a Kanye move, like Kanye.
Yeah, with Trump, he chilling with Trump.
Yeah, but Kanye took that move. I feel like on a personal. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't on everybody. That was a personal move. You know what I'm saying? I believe Jay-Z is making it for an everybody move. Like that's how.
I ain't saying
social injustice is bigger than you. It's about everybody.
The problem is fucking media.
Basically.
Let's just put it
It's
out
about-
there.
yeah.
Everything's twisted. Everything's made darker and it's made worse.
Facts.
And then you enrage half of America. It's worse than all the people dying over religious wars back then.
Facts.
That's all you're creating is more segregation off of fucking ignorance because everybody wants to believe everything they hear.
Facts.
And everything they're told.
that's
It's all fucking dumb.
what I'm saying. Like I ain't saying I'm with Kanye or 100% behind Jay-Z, but if it's two sides, like somebody got to say, all right, we got to do something to work together instead of keep going against each other.
That's the only way to really like this.
I like movie quotes, like I said, and like Kansas City Max said, let's do it again. You got to bring ass to get ass. And that's real talk. So if you want to change, you got to come in and get in.
That's right.
You got to get in. You got to mingle and roll with the people that's doing it.
And that goes by that's what goes by the universal law. Yep. You get back what you put in. So whatever you give to the universe, that's what you're gonna get back. So that's right. So it's a law. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a technique to
law of attraction.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? So it all falls into that place.
So that's a plus for him. Everything I think is a plus.
Yes.
Well,
and they said
it's a plus for it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because our end game is
right. Because
the basics, you know, he just enjoy. Yeah,
I'm not in his pocket, so I necessarily don't
That's
know.
What I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't care what his end game is.
I don't think that Hov is going to do anything against the people.
He not.
Listen to me. If he's smart, never go against the people.
Right.
Mm-mm. And plus, the people support him. You don't get $1 billion
It's
without
not even
support.
about that. I think his end game is to bridge the gap and bring that back together.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because he wants to be
He's
more
on a
involved,
mission.
just like he got involved in the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The NBA was on its way.
Yeah,
to
they
shit.
say he wanna own a team, an NFL team.
Right. Yeah,
that's his goal.
And
one of his
they
goals.
talking about it, and he might be in it. He might have more ownership of it, like more percentage.
At the end of the day,
partnership,
it's not none of my pocket.
When it's all said and done,
in fact, it's not. But it's also motivation to those who got dreams, who say, you know what?
They say pick your battle.
This dude came from here. You can't use me coming from poverty or what I've been through to how you are now. You can't make this. That's called excuse-itis. Once again, you had the power to make anything happen. You feel what I'm saying? So just to see that as a person who do music, who, whatever the case may be, it's inspiring to say, well, damn, I want to reach $1 billion. I want to reach more than $1 billion, and it can be done.
You know what I'm saying?
It can be done. And he making big moves.
I'm gonna give a shout out to.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, boy.
You know what I mean?
I want to give a shout out to everybody that works behind the scene at Rock Nation. All the people that get up, take the train to work, wherever part of the country you work in, getting your bagel, going upstairs, just da.
All the way down to the mail clerk and the janitor.
For real,
somebody's in there running that building.
If Son had to think about all that, he wouldn't be able to make those moves. So those people,
that's right.
Solidify things.
That's right. Facts. Facts. Everybody's important. That's right. You look down on no one. We are BR Nation builders, man.
So that's a check. That's a check in money column right there.
Facts. Fact. That was a good plug. But also, even with Hov too. Yo, Meek on his way up the ladder too. Now you feel what I'm saying?
He made a power move.
They just made a power move. Dream Chaser / Rock Nation. Now he in an executive office seat. Now he a big dog now. Yep. So even though he was
went
a
from a
big
jail
dog
cell
on his
to
own
office
joint.
seat.
But not only that, like Meek comment. Then also he got half ownership of Liz, ownership of Liz, partnership rather. He's doing a lot of Liz. He got half % ownership of that. You feel what I'm saying? He did the joint with the Rock Nation / Dream Chaser deal.
Yep.
Now, like I said, I hate to be redundant. Shout out to everybody that's working with Meek Mills in the background and things like that. Because remind you, and not taking nothing away from the two brothers.
No, it's
them brothers,
the whole team.
Yeah, some brothers don't have that formal higher education that we sending our kids to and stuff like that. And they finding a way and they're working within the muddy waters and dealing with them sharks and snakes and they coming through and they building a team like us. We building, right? So our conversation is not gossip. Our conversation is for those that don't necessarily understand the other media outlets. We're gonna keep it to you raw. We're gonna give it to you raw and be like, look, there's an end game sometimes for some people, but how does it affect you? Where does it affect us? You know what I'm saying? And how do they do it? So that's what I like. I like to see from that nothing to something aspect that really worked for them guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's big. And that lets everybody know that's listening to us. They got their own ideas. You can do it. Just how you build and who you talk to.
Yep.
Who's going to respect you, how you articulate, how you come across, how you say your words. These things mean a lot. You know what I mean? So
it's language. Everything is a language. Basically, like it's a language. It's broken down in a language. Even though you could communicate with somebody else in a different language, I might not even understand y'all language. Y'all can have y'all own secret society right under my nose. I might feel left out because it's something I don't understand. Because I know what the fuck they doing. Like pig Latin. Y'all can all know pig Latin. I don't know that shit. I'm gonna ordinarily think y'all talking about this. Y'all laughing up a storm and having fun. I'm saying like this, but I don't know that shit. What the fuck is they talking about?
That shit made me want to fight. I mean, when I was little.
Yeah. So it's like it's a language. How you want to fight or you want to learn that shit? It's like in deep down, like, I gotta learn this shit. But you be mad because you don't know if they really talking about you. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's like going inside the dance line. You can't go in there thinking that Major talking snap. You can't do that.
And know how to articulate and talk their language. You can breeze through because they can relate to you. But if you come in there,
you know what I'm saying? Nah, but you speaking words with 3 letters. Nah, I'm saying. Well, come on, man. You know them ends and
nah, man.
No words.
Look at that, like we don't know what you mean. Get out there, please leave.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So you have to be damn what of a chameleon there when it comes to this thing.
Alright, so from one extreme to another.
A chameleon. Well, yeah, a chameleon.
In a pre-product, right?
What happened?
Somebody shot up 6 cops.
Oh,
Black
yeah.
dude. It made it out alive.
And he made it out alive.
Is that rare?
Oh,
no, what do you think the situation? What do you think that
is?
One dude?
Yeah, one dude held them hostage.
Oh, it was one officer that.
No. What I'm saying
I thought it was like a crew.
all these circumstances, you can't say.
No, it was 2 officers held hostage, but he was shooting at those trying to intrigue to relieve the 2
So you
held
can put
hostage.
the same cop in 3 different situations. And
He might fire. He might let it go.
3 people might be dead. You can put that same cop in 3 situations.
Not
and
every
3 might be alive.
Right, because and the same talking about that over across seas in China, they're having the debate between the the people in the airport and things like that.
Uprising.
The uprising, right? And they had this one call. They were showing them on the news, like they were getting bum rushed, and he didn't he never shot. He just had his gun drawn, and they were even saying it was on night news. They was like he held his composure because they're throwing rocks and sticks at him, and your first thing you would think an officer is gonna do is shoot.
Oh, over here they gonna shoot.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot, but with all the
But
noise
that's
that they're
what I'm
making,
saying,
they're not going to shoot.
That's you can't stereotype.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
No,
from
I'm
what
not
we've seen.
defending any fucking officer.
No,
They're all shit.
I'm saying for what we've seen. You throwing rocks and stuff at them, they gonna shoot.
I'm gonna shoot.
Listen,
That's why I'm not an officer.
listen, how many people got shot because you thought they had something? I mean, it's a proven fact, so that's why I'm speaking of what I see.
I guess what I'm saying is these things are individualistic, that these persons get away with fucking murder, and it's not okay.
Yeah.
And it's great that, what I'm saying is it's great that they walked alive, because that's what they're fucking supposed to do.
Right.
So that's a good police officer in my
But then,
mind.
and I feel you. Just think about it. You got to
That's
think
all
about
I'm
how
saying.
many people get
Right.
pulled over every day by police officers and don't get shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Police
personally
officers are
hit a police
tussling
officer with
with
my car.
individuals
He didn't
every
shoot.
day. Think of how many officers go to work every day. The average. So I mean, you know, saying you can't stereotype
But
everything.
certain-
It's
right.
just
And everybody's
unfortunately that has happened.
Let me tell you-
Just like when planes fall out the sky. You know, saying it's more accidents on the road than it is in the airway. But as soon as the damn plane fall out the sky, oh, it's gonna make national news. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Black
gonna make
people
you
live with,
scared as flies
yeah,
and
make you
more.
fly. Just like you're scared to be a black man around officers. You know what I'm saying? It's, but you got to think about every day a police officer goes to work and he's not shooting somebody.
Yeah, you got them
You
times.
know.
You're right. And
And that person could be just as nasty as an
And we
officer,
do.
but that doesn't
And-
mean he's shooting another individual. It's just an unfortunate habit.
We
Hey, the
do.
lava lamp is moving.
We do. My
So
thing
how
is-
do we weed out so we know who's doing the killing? Then?
My thing is
Obviously
this.
racist,
Yes.
white
Well, I mean,
supremacists. They're scared.
There's so many bad cops. These are the people that didn't have any friends when they were little.
Right.
No, it's the truth.
But it don't
These are
make-
the mall
yeah.
cops and the cops that have to become authority to make them feel important. Those are the ones that are killing people. And you can't do anything about their psychological
It's the scared
until
cops.
something bad happens.
So they put in that position.
So they do it. Yeah, that's that gun
And you
trigger.
just keep hoping and praying
But-
that there's not more of them out there.
But it is
This
growing because
is
in
where-
LA,
right.
in LA they having a big uproar about the chief police in LA, how they have their gang society inside of the police society.
Oh, they're a gang, Bob.
Right,
Oh,
but
yeah.
no, they're using it against even their own officers.
Yeah,
like they're
they've been doing that.
Yeah, they're getting tattoos and everything, and it's
Yes.
like
So corrupt.
with LA being the biggest
seen American
police
Gangster.
precinct,
But I turn
you
that
know
mon-
what
that
I'm
money
saying?
in.
How much gangness is going inside
They'll turn
of
your ass
police
quick. You
officers.
break that code.
But that's what I mean by it's all
Anybody, that's what. Listen,
It
if we
is.
got some shit going and he going opposite, nigga gonna turn on it in today. Hold up, we ain't gonna let this rat and apple screw this bunch.
Yep.
Whether we doing wrong or
I
not,
got-
we ain't gonna let this
yeah,
nigga
they
fuck
say
up
that.
our shit. So he gotta either play our game or
What's I'm saying to that?
But that's not,
The
it's
love
not the bullying.
of
It's just bullying.
Yeah, it's
just,
a lot of that.
It's just
The
out
love
of
of money.
control.
Love of money. When you do anything for money, that's the root of all
Evil.
Because I get money, and I don't do evil shit.
No, you're right. The love.
Money is
I might not make millions.
No,
but
the love of
I-
money.
The love
It
of
ain't
money.
the money. It's the love of
You-
money.
I
The
can't
love
even
of
go
money.
for the love, then you would have to say the obsession of money.
Well, obsession.
Yeah.
The obsession of money.
It's like being greedy for like the greed
I love
of
money,
it.
but I ain't going to fucking kill nobody. I know.
So is it the
Exactly.
money or is it just the
Right.
greed?
If I were obsessed
But
with
that's
it,
that's why
I'm going to get
that's
everybody.
why that's a section. But that's the section. That's what they way of it saying the love of money. But like it is obsession because that's the only thing that's gonna make, like you gotta have it. Like it's like no, you're not taking no
Well,
for
the
an
world
answer.
has made it to where you have to have it.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Unfortunately.
and everybody can't deal with it psychologically as you make it go and say, you know what, I ain't got it. I know what's going. I know I'm gonna have, and like I can sit down this one out. Another person can't sit this one out. They're like, no.
I got
Son holding that right
somebody
there.
get tied up.
Hold on, son holding that.
I'm tying them up.
Ain't like the podcast. Yo, son, we in the parking lot, son.
Yeah. The dude who hung himself. What's his name?
You want to get that, son?
The dude who hung himself.
Yeah, so
The dude who hung himself in jail. The multi-billionaire.
they
Something, you know what I'm saying, was his thing. He was sitting
I'm
there
late on
pimping
this
out
one.
females. The billionaire who hung
Oh,
himself.
dude?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that. The billionaire, whatever.
They
But-
rinsed him.
Yeah.
They rinsed him.
But he
know
knew
too
he
much.
knew he was going down. So what did he do? He choked himself off. Like
how you know he choked him or he ain't
Doesn't
choked
matter
him?
how he died.
he was.
Yeah,
He's gone.
I guess he
He's
paid
gone.
dues, right?
Right.
Paid dues out of here, right?
Ain't nothing happened by mistake.
Yep.
But what they said, the police officers went to sleep on duty. They falsified documents and everything.
They said the motherfucker Gardner won't even a CO. So we corrupt right there.
Wow.
It was an actor from Whitworth.
They and took him out.
And she said Wentworth. Nah, but for real. Wow.
But I mean,
shit is fucked up, y'all.
Yeah, I think it's just like being
honest. This world is lacking compassion.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
Compassion.
This world lacks compassion, and then you have
It's a
the media
selfless world.
fields feeding in more and more hate and
With
more,
lack of compassion.
With lack of compassion. And
Absolutely.
unfortunately, lack of God. I'm just gonna put
What?
it out there. I don't
Lack
want
of
to
spirituality. I'm gonna say spirituality.
Spirituality.
Spirituality is
Period.
gone.
Whoever
A
your
higher
God is,
power.
because
A
I'm
higher
Jewish
power.
Catholic, so I ain't even
Facts.
going there.
Facts.
But what I'm saying is,
Facts.
all of that spirituality and that compassion and
It's
that
gone.
sympathy and that empathy, all of that is
I don't think
gone.
it's gone.
It's not gone. I noticed. I'm an
Well, where
empath.
is
I
it?
noticed individuals.
Because people are so feeding off of hate right now, and who's right and who's wrong.
It's easy
But
to
when
hate.
This ignorant 45 fucking dickhead that we got running our country is making it worse for these ignorant
It
fucks
is.
to come out of the woodwork again. That they've been hiding.
Facts.
They were there, but at least they were hiding.
Yep, now they
Now
coming
the
out.
fucking ball sacks are bigger
Right.
than this fucking
Word.
state.
Facts.
And it's a problem.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
is.
You're
And
right.
it scares people like me. Just
Yeah.
like I know it scares y'all, and it's
It
totally
scares us, but
different.
you gotta also think about it. With
But
us
I'm-
in this
I'm loopy.
room, we are compassionate.
I'm really loopy. I don't take that shit.
It's about, I think about
I'm
when the
loopy.
time and the place
Depends on your
come together.
background.
I'm loopy. I'm loopy.
We got terrorists in our own neighborhood.
I'm
live in
loopy.
neighborhoods with
I don't
motherfuckers
play that
next to
shit.
you, they tear you off. They
Word
look
up.
in your face like he was just saying. They don't care. So
Yep.
I put all those people together. So
Loopy.
you could be in West Virginia or down
I'll
the
play that
block. You get
You
what you
crazy,
get.
crazy.
And I can get that energy. I can make it thick.
Well, it's everywhere. They're everywhere.
But I think compassion. I think it's
But
a
I
lot
think
of
it's more
compassion.
kind-hearted,
Compassion.
compassionate people than there is negative people.
But they're scared to be compassionate because by them being compassionate,
They
there's going to
look
be
weak.
that dickhead that's going to ruin it for
everybody.
everyone.
I don't
So
think
the
that-
people that are compassionate are scared to bring that out because it shows them to be pussy-like, vulnerable, or too sensitive or weak.
Yeah, you're right. That
And
to
that
be
is
vulnerable
what's lacking
is
in this
the
country.
bad
There
thing.
is
You're
no-
not supposed to be vulnerable.
Right, nothing is evening.
Sometimes you can't stop from being vulnerable. Things can happen and put you in a vulnerable state where it's not like you expect it, but it's up to the individual to get up out of that state. You feel what I'm saying? It's a state. Vulnerability is a state. You feel what I'm saying?
State of mind.
Yes, and you can easily transfer like from that state to
What you think?
But some
That's
people
just like
wallow in it and you get stuck because yes, you're in it, the same thing. You're right.
One of the things.
What you think?
They're right.
We done lost compassion. I mean, 'cause you just quiet. You was just over there.
He on Prince show right
I
now.
know.
Tell Nip I said
One of the things we
CIP,
did,
King.
when we conceived, Let's Build was a conclusion. Like what you're saying, you hit it on the head.
Let's bring it
What kind
to
of solution. I'm sorry, not conclusion. What kind of solution can we come to for that compassion issue, which is freedom? What can we do as individuals? In this room, we already know what it is because we building together. Once you build with people, you kind of get understanding. Okay, until you take your journey, then you go.
Right.
I think for me, it's not feeding into the negativity. So for me, I try not to watch the news because what is good on there?
Right.
Nothing.
So I don't watch.
Can't
it
watch the
personally.
news.
So a lot of times,
don't.
The news is based off of fears.
if there's
It installs fear.
and if there's
Yeah.
anything
MK Ultra.
major that I need to know, trust me, my mother's gonna call me and tell me.
Right.
The world is
Down
coming
the
to an
street.
end.
Anything you need to know.
A flood
If
is
the world
coming.
is ending a block away, my mama's
Your mama gonna call you.
and tell me 10 times before I need to worry about that news channel. But for me, I just don't feed into it because it's unfortunate because I know we're supposed to come together and make the change. But if I cannot make a change individually on myself, then I cannot obtain that energy because it will destroy me as an individual person.
Facts.
So I have to know that the way that I walk around is good enough karma and good enough energy for me that I make a change. And that one person that got stereotyped 5 times before they met me, I changed it. And that's my goal.
That's what's up.
Right.
That's what's
Fuck
fact.
everybody
That's
else.
your individual.
Sorry.
Your individual deem how you
Facts.
how you deal with it on a
Yes.
on a day-to-day basis.
But I've also been responsible for being an asshole and ruining somebody's day. But I try to make up for that later. Like, I'm imperfect as well. But I do have compassion in the sense that I don't want to viciously hurt someone and kick them while they're down.
Facts.
So most people like to see people down. So there's not a lot of support in this world anymore.
You're right.
And Richmond has never been. Because it's a melting pot of people that don't know where the fuck they come from. Because they ain't really from here. And then you got the North and the South beefing with each other, and the East and the West beefing with each other. And then you got everybody from New York because the cost of living in a bigger house and better schools. And they bring their whole family down here. And then you got people coming up from Atlanta. And then we don't have an identity. And then no one in Richmond supports everybody. Because are we past the Mason-Dixon line or are we not? Are we really
You're top of
Southern?
the South. That's what they
Right.
call it. Top of
We
the
don't
South.
consider us, the Southerners don't really consider us the South. And then the Northerners
We're the
don't really
oddballs.
accept us,
Like we're
right?
the
So
unwanted.
we're
Yeah, we're the
not.
we're the stepchild. We are the stepchild. We are the
And so we
stepchild.
become a melting pot of everything.
We gotta flip
so
that.
There's no unity here.
Hold on, you know why I flipped it? I flipped it and said we sit in control. We were all the power at. Y'all motherfuckers gotta come from us to get to us. Y'all gotta come from there to get to us. So y'all gotta see us first. So we very valuable. We the anchors of this shit. So we gonna change that shit.
There is a
What we talking
young
about?
generation.
We the
There's a
anchors.
young generation in Richmond right
Know
now
what I'm
that has
saying?
a lot of talent as far as the music industry. It is
Another
the most unity that I've ever seen.
And you wouldn't believe it exactly how many people are from this area, from the Virginia area that comes, and I was like, what?
So I do support the younger generation, how they're trying to bring it together, because this is a hard city to support. It's hard.
Yeah.
Well, they haven't seen the Let's Build podcast yet. That's what the Let's Build podcast is all about. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a lot of, I could bring
We're gonna bridge it. We about to bridge everything together.
what I'm saying that comes from that younger generation that's really doing something, and they all are united and they all support each other, and it should go far.
That's right.
But Richmond as a whole does not support its own.
Yep.
So let's change that up, VA.
That's the problem. That's the key. That's our link right there. If that's the major problem, we got the solution, and our job is to change
To mix it
But we start at home base.
Right.
Work our way up and down the coast.
That's right.
Go across the country. We on the internet, so we're worldwide.
That's
so anybody
right.
that wants to get involved.
There you go.
Hold on,
There you go.
and I'm plugging right now. Y'all want to hire the Let's Build podcast and want us live? Hit us up.
Reach out.
We'll come to y'all.
There you go.
You feel me?
Just hit us up and come on.
Parties,
That's right. Y'all want to go
shows.
here? Y'all got something y'all want to talk about? Y'all can hit us up, man.
Hit that
Comment.
like, subscribe button.
Definitely.
There you go.
Notification bell.
So send some work.
Can't.
That's right.
Uptown
Like I said, because you sing don't mean you sing.
Yeah,
That's right.
Like you said, everybody making music in their crib ain't a rapper.
That's right. That's right.
You're not a music star. You in
Not a
the
mu-
crib,
yeah.
you in the bathroom, in
Yeah.
the closet, with the foam and the mattress holding the door.
Facts.
Yeah. So
The internet is the ultimate gift and a curse. You could be somebody and nobody all at the same time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or you can think that you're somebody. You're actually
But you just
nobody
got to make
all
just
at the
one
same time.
indication in somebody's mind. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
then
all.
build.
Yep.
Indeed.
Met son.
At all times.
He knew them. I knew you indirectly for years. Never met you, but you here.
I'm here.
My
And then
lady.
we rebuilding,
I was
right?
about to say,
So
do that.
God has a weird way of putting energies together.
Together.
Sometimes it's trial and error.
Facts.
Some people don't make it. I know a lot of dudes right now want to give eye jammies, but you know, it's like I'm a grown man right now. I'm gonna let it go. You know what I mean? I
Facts.
don't want to be hurt. I don't want to see nobody hurt. But I'm always with the shits.
Me too.
You're always with the shits.
I say don't bring me out of retirement.
Yeah,
Because I've been retired
exactly,
since I became a parent.
Yeah, FCF boss. Woo. Cause we are BR. We are DB. We are DG. Woo. 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 Transformation. Get ready. Been around a long time, staying true to the grind. This is the perfect time to make it pop, pop. Letting you know what I design. Come from a master's mind. I see you hating, but I ain't gonna stop.